Hello, everyone. Welcome to High Rollers.
Accurate.
Don't mind me, just disassociating from life. Welcome, everybody. It's Sunday. Sunday. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. I'm your Dungeon Master, Mark Sherlock Humes. Joining me this week, we have Rhiannon, Chris Trott, Kim Richards. And on the other side, who's that? It's Tom Hazel and Katie Morrison.
Tom Hazel.
Oh, man.
Nice to see you.
Oh, that's actually the weirdest thing you've ever done.
Oh, I
The old
see.
you're doing the Sonic.
No, I was doing like
I thought it was
hyper-realistic NPC.
Oh, right.
Can I do a survey, actually? How did that make you feel?
Awful.
It's fine.
Weird.
Okay.
You
Did it
being...
make me more likable, less likable, or...?
I felt like there was a condition.
You can't be more likable when you're already most likable.
Yeah.
That's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me.
Hey.
Hey, thanks, Chris Trott.
Tom, you're a
You're
piece
my
of shit.
favourite.
I felt like you were setting me up to rob me.
Yeah.
I'm a little disgruntled you didn't do this.
Yeah, there we go. Now it's
That
Sunday.
feels nicer.
Hey.
Now it's...
I'm straight up jorking it.
No.
Mark,
Cut away.
please.
Cut away.
I mean, I was just letting Sam do what Sam wanted for a little while.
Homage you so
I was
hard.
just observing this, and yeah, then he had to ruin it. Then he just fucking ruined
And I
it, didn't he?
had to spoil it all by doing something stupid like...
jorking it. Well done. Well, back to business then. A couple of things to mention. First things first, what's that I spy in the corner of this screen momentarily? Why, it's an advert for Dispel Dice and the Clever Toad dice set.
Very much looking the wrong way.
Looking the wrong way.
And it's not on screen.
It will be, though, in the
Because
future.
It's right over here.
I'm looking down here where it will be in the
people's
future, but
shield,
not yet.
right?
He's scrabbling.
Yes.
Right
Scrabbling.
over
There it
here.
is. There it is. There it is.
Let Todd.
The Clever Toad dice are back in stock on Dispel Dice. We love Dispel Dice.
Yeah.
You can get a high-quality premium set of dice with everyone's favourite Clever Toad. Kim's got them in her hand.
They're disinfected. I disinfected them.
Not been eaten by Chris Trott,
I've
guaranteed.
not been eaten.
Oh,
Not today.
lovely.
Look at them.
Maybe next
Done.
week,
God,
though.
they
Not-
look tasty, though, don't they?
They do look really
He keeps
good.
making
very
sounds
good.
next to me.
The highest quality
Get away.
resin
Get away.
cast dice made by Dispel Dice. Buying them
Stunning.
supports us, supports Dispel Dice, and you get a lovely set of dice out of it. Oh, what a treat!
Such a treat.
Quite.
And they're
Can I put
drawn
my hands
by
down? Thank you,
Yes, you
Sam.
can. So that's Dispel Dice. Go check out the Clever Toad dice while you can. Also, merch in the merch store. Go and buy merch.
Goodbye, much.
Bone Lord.
Bone Lord, back for the Bone Lord t-shirt, baseball tee.
Bone Lord.
You get tank tops while the weather's nice. Get some tank tops.
Oh, we've been seeing some
this
people
new top?
posting their tank tops.
Yeah.
Well, they've
it.
been working out, getting
Love
fit
it.
with the gains. Like, love it. Someone wore it on a park run. Go get your vesties.
Yeah.
Breathable, it really
Enjoy.
Get
breathes over those
Get your
knees.
ropes.
Your geek,
Your
yes,
rocks off.
indeed, your geeky clean with your bath rocks as well. Loads of stuff. We like partnering with people and making cool stuff. You go buy it; it's lovely. A couple of other things. There is a coming not next week, but the week after. So 2 weeks today, not today, but in 2 weeks' time, we're going to be doing a special sponsored one shot
Yeah.
for the new game Lost in Random: The Eternal Die. Wow! We'll be playing a special one-off adventure set in the world of this rogue-lite action adventure from Thunderfall. It's a lovely little game, very much in the heart of TTRPGs and D&D's. Lots of inspiration. We're very excited for that one. It's going to be a fun little one-shot to come and check out in a couple of weeks. Also, any folks who are thinking of heading out to Gen Con in the US, Indianapolis, Indiana, or if you're out in the US and you're popping along to Gen Con, which is at the end of July, I'm going to be there. My exact schedule for appearances and what I'm going to be doing is still being worked out, but I am going to be there. There is a ticket, I have a plane, I have a hotel, so I will be there. What I'm doing there, who knows? But I will be there. And I'm sure that many of our lovely friends, such as Roll and Play Press and Midifis and many of these other people, will accommodate me signing stuff on their booths and things like that. But if you want to, I will be at Gen Con. And hopefully I will have more exciting things to tell you about. What?
He heard something else.
What did you hear?
Signing my booths.
Booths. You were signing their booths.
Boobs.
They can sign my booms as well.
At Gen Con.
Yeah, at Gen Con.
Fuck. That's a different event.
You're a problem today.
Yeah.
You are a problem
Yeah.
today, and I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna handle it. Yeah.
Stop that.
Don't do that.
It's the watch. It's giving him power.
I
got a Sonic
I bought a
watch.
new watch from Smith's Toy Stores. It's a Teen Sonic watch. It tells the time, and that's it.
I got so confused when you said that earlier, and I thought you bought it from Smith, as in Smithy, as in Al Smithy.
I thought he
he's
meant.
Team
I thought he
Sonic.
meant
Get out of here.
W.H. Smiths.
Oh, that's gone now. That's something else
Yeah.
now. I just had this idea of Smithy, just like, I don't know.
What are we? Shut up! Like,
Hey, Tom.
shut up! Move on from his dumb watch. Shut up!
Whoa.
Hey, the hell?
That was a cute watch.
This cost me £6.
You're just hanging out watches. Like, it's a cute idea.
Right. Lastly, last but certainly not least, because last week was a pre-record, and I didn't think of it at the time because when we recorded it, it wasn't Pride yet, but it is now. Happy Pride! Woo! Yeah, we love it. You know us. We're all very much
Gay as fuck.
We're gay as fuck. We're queer as fuck. And so a huge, lovely, big, welcoming
t-shirt.
Pride. Happy Pride. Maybe that should
There
be.
it is.
We're queer
Queer
as
as
fuck.
fuck.
Yeah. Go and check that out. But yes, happy Pride to everybody. With that, let's run that intro and play some game. Welcome back to Altheya, the Dragon Empire. Our heroes have travelled to the seaside town of Wavemeet in the Bronze Dragon province of the Suncrest Isles. After rescuing the Tiefling warlock broker Califris from trouble and making a new bard friend, Matteo, the party have set out to explore the town a little whilst they wait for Gruff's next knight mentor to appear. They visited a trader to make some gold, where Xanthias managed to discover a forgotten but rather unreliable immovable rod and bought it for a bargain price before making their way to the Amethyst Gardens, a popular gaming hall with different games of chance, strategy, and other unusual options. No, Amethyst Gardens.
You said Lavender Gardens.
Amethyst Gardens.
Yeah.
I've got Lavender Gardens.
Lavender,
everywhere,
bro.
my dude.
Yeah. As someone who watched recently, yeah.
Oh my god, where are we?
My notes for weeks.
This is all just made up.
Amethyst Gardens come
Hey.
from? It is the Lavender Gardens.
Yeah? I mean, do
Why
you
did
like
my
Amethyst?
brain... Listen, this happens a lot.
Colour association.
Colour
Same
association.
colour, yeah.
Where did... Why?
But now we know that if
Oh,
we
we
team
broke
up, we
him.
can change the world.
We're now rich. We're so rich. We're
How
massively
did
rich.
But...
Uh-oh, you broke it.
Oh,
Really
he's broken. I'm sorry.
Listen, this happens a lot. I'm getting old as fuck, and my brain doesn't work.
It only
very
took
well.
9 years.
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to take this as a brief opportunity. The Minotaur bro that I introduced, who was a character created lovingly by a player in a D&D in a castle game of mine, I've been saying the name wrong.
Oh, right. Okay, so...
It's Branark, not Brannock. It's Branark.
Brannock.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I misspelt it, and I've been getting it. So apologies, it's Brannock.
Right.
Brannock Steelhorn. Listen, even us professionals, we're fucking idiots. So, anyway, at the Lavender Gardens, a popular gaming hall. Shut up.
Carry on. You updating that?
I literally had to just update my notes.
Right, okay.
A popular gaming hall with different games of chance, strategy, and other more unusual options. Xanthias, Rowan had indulged in these sort of bizarre clockwork machines that seemed to involve matching symbols, which bore a very familiar design to the Clever Toad machine.
You know?
And a very weird, very ugly-looking angry bird man.
Pretty weird. Pretty weird.
Roman indulged in those, whilst Xanthias was drawn to a game called Nine Mages, a strategic game played upstairs, more for recreation than as a gambling sort of endeavor. It is more of a sort of enjoyable recreational game.
I totally forgot about that.
We do not have to actually play it.
I can.
I was wondering.
I've been playing it all week.
Well,
Let's
you're
go.
not. Gruff's not there.
I'm not there.
You're not there. I should also the other thing that you would have seen walking around the Lavender Gardens, because there's lots of different gaming rooms and stuff that you saw. There are some more traditional gambling rooms. They seem to be playing some sort of card game called Crown and Sword, but also like as just a little funny aside, you do see that one section of like part of the Lavender Gardens is dedicated to tables of miniature battlefields and people moving little miniatures around simulated battles and rolling dice and things like that.
Hell yeah.
That would absolutely be Bronze Dragons would fucking love Warhammer, so I'm making it canonical in
it
the
called
universe.
Warhammer?
It is not. It would be called something else.
Battle Spanner.
Battle Spanner.
Why?
Warhammer Battle Spanner. I'm assuming.
Spanner.
Conflict Screwdriver.
I know I like it.
Skirmish Allen Wrench. Skirmish Allen Key.
No, Spanner. It's
But of course, then there's the future version in Skirmish Allen Key 20,000. Yeah.
WD-4.
Yeah, I was going to say WD-40.
But no, it'd probably have a simple name, sort of like Conquest or something like that, and it's like a kind of historical.
Yes, Battle Spanner.
It's more like you see those guys that do like the famous battles and they do the miniatures, things like that. It's much more like that, more historical. Game.
They're not up to like the Battle of Ashen's Rest yet. Like.
No. But the Battle of the
haven't
Ash
released that
Hills.
yet.
Maybe you see one person over there, and there's a sort of recreation of the Ash Hills as you
a
remember them,
deluxe
and
set.
there's two
Galvathar's
dragons,
so-
fighting against each other, kind of thing.
1,000-point armies.
Galvathar can only move 30 feet per turn and
we have
has a
3
6-inch
dragons?
fire breath move.
Galvathar wasn't part of that battle, remember?
No, you're right. Why is Galvathar in your army?
My Duke Igdarius comes equipped with his +2 magic armor. Gets him a 4-up saving throw.
Legendary action.
Filled no pain. Yes, there's a lot of
No
that.
net guy here.
There's a lot of that.
Terran. Terran Darkblade.
Something here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, first of all, Terran doesn't sound like that. Terran sounds like this. Yeah, it's really cool.
Totally different.
And also,
You hear that?
Too much
we
neck.
wouldn't know if he was
the one.
here.
Yeah.
That's the one. Too much neck.
Yeah.
I love him.
He's not here.
I've hired him.
But we find ourselves in one of these opulent gaming halls. It's all a height of luxury. There are always servers with little snacks, complimentary drinks. You will find that sort of there is only one type of drink, which is like a kind of like fruit wine, which is complimentary. If you want anything special, you do have to go and pay for it and things like that. If you want a larger meal, you have to go and pay for it. It's kind of like their way of like enticing you in and like kind of offering you like a little bit. And it's only a small glass, so it's like it's enough to be like, oh yeah, I'd want another drink, and then you go and buy one kind of thing. Draped in purple, lavender fabrics,
Yes.
amethyst chandeliers and things like that. All decorated in purples and golds, bronze as well, featured prominently. There are large open windows with sort of lattice work, which allows the sea breeze to come in, but it is also sort of being sort of semi-controlled by these thick sort of sheets of like fabric, which help stop it from like fully blowing through and knocking things off tables and stuff like
I'm in
that.
heaven. This is, I'm going to die here, I think.
The sounds and the smells of the sea kind of wafting in as well with it. But yes, Xanthias, you sit down. You sort of many of these like chessboard-like tables are set out for people to play against each other. And I believe you were playing against a sort of older, mature human lady.
So we take turns placing these little things on the board, and then...
Well, first I'm going to ask you an OC question. Are we actually going to play a game of Nightmare?
I kind of want to see it because I've never seen
Got
it.
it right there.
We've got it right here.
Yes, however...
For podcast, so this is what I was going to think. For the purposes of this, whilst Xanthias and this NPC play the game, I would like the other characters present to commentate on what is this happening to keep it at least remotely interesting for the podcast.
Is it okay that I brought my friends with me just to watch and sort of?
I don't see that being a problem. No,
Okay, so we're actually going to do this for real on stream?
Yes.
Okay, dokie.
I can help you if you want. I've been
Crush
practicing
them
all
with
week.
your might! Crush them with your wit!
This is Altheya. She's very lovely.
Hello. It's not really a sort of crushing game, I suppose. It's sort of.
I
suppose
see.
there is a strategic element.
So what was the winnings again for this? If I was to trounce you?
Oh well, I believe you win. You win the fortune tokens. I believe.
Oh, how
was right,
many?
I was
Because I've just run out.
You've just run out.
Used
You spent them all on the machines over there.
Yeah.
Wow, that was quick. You didn't get any.
So I'm kind of hovering just in case.
You didn't
Well,
get
no,
any-
you win the fortune points from the machines. You don't spend them back on. Like these are like ticket, like in prize.
I think you gained some.
exchange them
Yeah.
for like
gained
prizes
some.
and stuff.
You paid for you.
If you didn't write them down, that's on you.
You left them in the machines and someone just
I
walked
think
over and
you
took them
got
off.
like one or two tokens. I don't think you got two.
No, because his first win, he
got
got,
a jackpot,
not a jackpot, he got a 2 of a kind
Yeah.
or something like that. So he won like 8 or something, I think. But he didn't write them down, so he doesn't have them.
I've lost them.
Yeah, he left them in the machines. And will a lesson be learned?
Nope.
No.
Oh, there's someone standing over there that looks almost identical to Gruff and speaks just like them and probably is
No.
a sagely and is willing to join the commentation of this. Okay.
Nope. I want Kim to sit there in silence.
It's going to be hard because I've been playing this all week.
Yeah.
Just because I got addicted to it after watching
And that's the
Wolfman.
joy of it. I want everyone on the stream to watch Kim like,
Yeah.
no.
Twitchy.
I don't know anything.
Okay, well.
Well, for everyone
Right,
that's not remembering the last
well,
episode, it's very much like Nine Man's Morris.
It is. So we begin by placing 9 tokens on the game board.
I can do that. That's easy.
We will alternate, because I've played before, you will have the advantage. You will play as purple, and purple gets to place first. If we form 3 tokens in a straight line, you can then remove one of your opponent's tokens. Once we have placed all of our tokens, we then alternate moving them one space at a time. If you get down to only 3 tokens remaining, you may place them anywhere on the board. You don't have to follow the grid. You can simply jump them around where they need to be. But as soon as you have either 2 tokens left or you cannot move, you lose, is the rules for the game.
Noted. This
So,
is exactly up my alley.
shall we play?
Yes.
Very well. Well, you will place first.
Right, throw me all these purple tokens, please, monsieur.
Madame.
Yep. Sorry, I'm flustered. Learning a new game scares me.
I did also fix the map for those of you who pointed out that there was a line missing. I don't know why.
that's the thing,
I
is it?
printed it directly from Wikipedia, and the printer just went, I'm not going to print that line. It just ignored it completely.
I twitched a little bit when
So I
I
have
saw
drawn
that
it.
board on the stream last week.
Okay, well, I placed my first token.
Oh, I see. Yes, you have
Nice
placed.
token in the bottom right
the
corner, but not all
corner.
the way.
Well, now here's the
gonna let
strategy.
Rowan
Should I take the center or control the outside?
Taking the centre sounds like a risky move,
We're going
but...
close to the opposite corner.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Okay, well, I'll...
Symmetrical
Oh,
approach.
right, now you're top right. So there's
top
one
right, but-
top right and bottom right for you, Xanthias.
Oh, but they
You
have
see, I'm forced to play defensively, unfortunately, going second.
I don't
a real
understand
shame.
what's
A
happening.
real shame.
You're doing all the corners, it seems,
All the corners right now, hoping
and they're
to
getting all the gaps in between.
stop them from getting a...
Be defensive.
Yes, it does.
I don't understand. This is all too much.
Oh, I see.
You're in the bottom corner now. What does that mean?
I think
So you have a diagonal, but they're not joined.
I think I've made a mistake. Wait, does diagonal line count as a 3?
No,
They have to join up, don't
it's
they?
the connected lines.
Oh, I am on the defensive
Yes.
now.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Oh,
You're purple, right?
You're in the centre now. I see.
Lavender and amethyst. That's one.
So you've got to connect 2 or 3 up. 3 up.
Well, we do. This is just the placement phase. Obviously, if one can get a line, that is very good. But
Placement.
now it's important to note that a corner shape does not count as a line. Unfortunately, it must be a straight line.
Oh, did you know that?
I did know that.
You have to block there and move there, right in the middle.
Yeah, you've almost got the whole middle square filled up.
No, yeah.
Oh, I wish Gruff were here to see this.
I have-
bet Gruff would be really good at this.
I have 2 pieces remaining to place. We both have 2 remaining.
Interesting.
Just watching Kim.
Is there another colour?
Kim didn't approve of that move.
Okay, you've gone in the opposite corner.
Big mistake. Big mistake.
You've blocked their
been rumbled.
line. Well done.
You've been rumbled.
No, it's okay.
No, that's okay.
okay. He's
Our
gonna get it.
pieces,
He's
our
gonna get
pieces
it.
have been placed.
Now our pieces have been placed, so starting with yourself, we may move one space at a time.
One space at a time.
Yes.
Sorry, podcast listeners, this is really hard to describe to you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly.
You can take stills from the episode.
I will take a picture of the current state of the board, and this is turn 1 of 9
God,
Nine majors.
9 majors. And you will see.
No, we'll do it after several moves. We'll
Yeah.
have to do
Yeah.
it.
Do it
Yeah,
round.
still from the thing instead.
Huh? I just took a picture. It's fine. These will be available on the Patreon. You can watch a play-by-play of Tom versus Mark.
No, just do a
Xanthius
GIF.
versus-
Just cut out the corner thing
Oh, yeah,
and make
yeah,
it
yeah,
an
yeah.
animated
Yeah.
GIF.
They'll be free to view on Patreon. Podcast description. Look at it there. Wow. And while you're there, why not join us as a
Play the
supporter?
game.
My first.
Kim is losing her fucking mind.
My
It's
first-
hilarious because I'm obviously playing the NPC. I'm kind of like half focusing on like what everyone else is doing.
Just quickly, can we roll fate?
Oh
Yeah, I guess. I wanted to play Nightman's Morris. All right, what we
This
got?
Universe?
Huh?
What's it called in this universe?
9 majors.
9 mages.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't very creative. Right, what do we get fate-wise?
1.
1. That's a
3.
point. That's a dice for me.
3.
That's a dice for me.
It is.
4.
That's a dice for you.
We had a comment.
5. That's a dice for you.
3.
What's the
That's a
comment?
dice for me.
We had a comment that said it's a die for you.
No.
Okay.
It's a dice for me.
Now he's going to do it even harder.
1, 2.
You slid the bottom left corner
Into the middle.
amethyst to the bottom middle,
Yes.
joining
Yes.
it up with your bottom right one
On the outer square.
on the outermost square. Nice job there, Zen.
Thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they moved this inner.
No, that's okay.
But-
They have formed a line. However, if I make a 3 of a row at the bottom here, I can remove one of your pieces.
You can, yes, that's correct.
Now, which piece do I want to remove? It has to be
You can
this one.
remove
To be that one.
top
Would
left.
be very wise, yes. Oh, well done.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you. I've been in many battles in my time.
Yes.
Fought many dangerous foes, strategic, all of them.
How's this like fighting though?
Well, it's like I don't really know. I just sort of shoot shit all over the place.
Well, I've made my move.
You have made your move.
You've gone across the
That was
outer
a good
square.
move.
Yeah, that's what.
Yes, I had to remember it is not just simply about taking pieces, but blocking movement as well.
Right.
Now, what if I was to just flip the table? You know?
Oh, you certainly could.
You have one move I can see that you could do, but I think that's literally the only move you can make.
Yeah, there's not really much I can move. The problem is, if I can't move, I lose, right?
That's correct, yes.
Yeah.
You've been really placed
Playing
into
the you're playing the trap game, and I see you. I see you for who you are. Trap me, trap my piece. I dare you. I challenge you. In a circle.
Well, you left a gap open. They can put a third one down and make a line. Oh, they can't get there yet. I see.
Okie doke.
now you're on the
I have to do
defensive.
that.
Oh, so you blocked it now. Nice.
I have to block in the middle there.
You could have let them have it.
I could have let you have it, but no, that's not in the spirit of the game.
Is it not? There's a spirit in this game. It's haunted. Oh. Commentary.
What am I missing with that move that you just did then?
It wasn't.
It's a great question.
So they can't diagonally. They don't line up. It has to be
No.
straight line, not around a corner.
So you're going into the inner square.
I'm going into the the bottom middle, into the middle ring there, because I can just go back down again and form another 3.
And you're purple, right?
I'm purple, yes. They're
It's
gold.
really hard to follow,
They're gold. Sorry,
Xanthius.
sorry.
Have you got a token I can borrow? I want to go to the slots.
Oh, not yet. No, I mean,
You've got bronze coins.
You got bronze
it takes
coins?
Bronze, doesn't it? Oh no, it takes silver, isn't it, for that one? I can't remember what the machine takes.
So they've gone to the middle square too. Interesting.
but it's okay. I can just form another line. Does that count? Can I just chain it like
Yes,
that?
you can. Yes, so that's my mistake. I shouldn't have. I was blocking you in, but I moved my piece. Unfortunately, this is the sort of game where it punishes you for a mistake, unfortunately. Oh, gosh, I'm not very good at it.
Oh, you're doing great, I think.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know. I've never played.
Does that mean he gets to take another piece?
Yeah.
The pieces are very pretty.
They are, aren't
They
they?
are.
Yeah, I want to eat one.
But don't eat them. I don't think they're
Okay.
very good for you.
I form another line.
You do.
You form a line on the inner square on the left. Nice.
Yes, Xanthius, destroy them!
I will for you, Altheya.
Yes.
Now, what piece can I get rid of in order to make another line immediately? Sorry, I haven't taken a picture for the play-by-play for Patreon.
Too much into
really
it.
fell
You're
apart.
gonna have to get the stills from the game.
Here, I'll take another one.
No, don't take another one. Just,
Don't
take
just
it
use
from
the
vault.
still.
Maybe take one of their pieces, the one in the middle there, in the middle ring. On
Well,
the...
this really shouldn't be a group decision.
Sorry, I'm getting really into it.
Yeah, you're right.
You're welcome to play yourself, I suppose.
Let's get rid of this one.
Yes.
Oh, good move.
Thank
Yes.
you, thank you.
Now they have nothing.
I got rid of the bottom middle. I still have all of my pieces preserved. Think carefully now.
Just think carefully.
Ophelia.
Sorry. It's like
I
fighting.
appreciate the support. I appreciate the support.
It's like fighting, but without running around and getting out of breath.
It really
Very
is.
little blood.
Yes. Well, I missed that bit.
Now, there are 3 avenues for which I can form a 3 in a row there.
That's a lot of
You've really
options.
set yourself up there, Xanthius. Well done.
Difficulty. Unfortunately, it's the sort of game where it's very difficult to come back.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
buy
no,
these
I like
lots
this game.
separately?
I like this game.
Is there an expansion pack?
More squares.
Oh, more squares, yes. More battles.
How much is this Mark playing? I need this win.
Well, as in, like, me? No, I purposely made mistakes.
Fuck!
I'm glad to know that.
Yeah.
I would have thought less of you otherwise.
No. I purposely made mistakes because I'm playing as a new player, right? Like, who doesn't know what she's doing.
Yes,
just
it was
entered
on
the tournament.
purpose.
Of course it was.
All right. You have 4 pieces remaining to my
Do
whatever.
we get to
number.
keep them after the game?
Can we keep these pieces?
Mistake of.
I'm gonna have to buy my own set. I
This
think.
one over here. I shouldn't have let these got trapped in.
Yeah, that's my thinking too.
Are the pieces made of sugar?
They do look delicious.
No, but there are some trays coming around with more
Oh,
things.
Rowan runs off.
I'm gonna guess next two.
We'll be right back.
Yes, you've gone to the outer corner.
I'll be honest, I don't know how they can win this.
It could turn around in the last bit when they move freely.
Oh, so you're moving backwards and forwards. I
Yeah, I'm just
Constantly
unforming
taking-
and reforming 3s.
Yes, it's difficult for them to get down there to block you.
You
I
don't.
guess.
You don't have.
Oh yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can jump now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I could have jumped.
Yeah.
Do this
That was a
three.
real mistake. Oh well, congratulations.
Thank
you've won.
you. I did. I won with all of my pieces preserved. Does that gain me an additional tokens or?
I don't know. That's up to the casino, I'm afraid. You've just crushed my spirit, unfortunately.
Well, it was a very good game. I'll like shake their hand.
Oh, did I miss the end? I've got all these tiny little dishes.
What for?
I don't know, little sauces in them.
If we get more tiny dishes, we don't need to buy the big dishes. And these ones are free.
I'm confused about the dishes. I was really absorbed with
I
the
think if we
game.
put those on top, it'd be a nice little dessert.
Now I do want to buy my own set of these.
Yes.
Is that available?
Well, so yeah, I mean, like you can probably find it in Wave Me. It will just be available. Like it won't be. You can't buy it from the casino.
No.
From the Lavender Gardens.
Try and walk out with it.
Yeah. I mean, the board is set into the table. Like you can take the pieces,
Rowan,
but you
help
have
me
to
out.
hide the whole table.
Help me out, Rowan.
Get the rod.
Yo, that's not going to help at all. That's going to do the exact opposite.
I just wanted to hold the rod.
No, you are not touching the
Push the
rod.
button.
I'm
Do
not
it.
pressing the button. Well, thank
But
you
yeah,
very
you win the
much
game.
for my game.
So with your victory, you would, I think, get you would get 20 fortune tokens.
20 fortune tokens. That's quite a lot of tokens.
This would do well in our tavern.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Is it-
certainly
this
go and
is
like
a,
get a custom set made.
This is like a game we haven't seen outside of Wave Meet, right?
It would probably be in like big cities like Kelskaris. You'd be able to find like Bronze Dragon gaming halls.
Okay.
Like they're not only in the one province. Like in a big city, you would probably have like districts that cater to different provinces. And if they had a Bronze Dragon province, there would probably be some sort of gaming hall. Nine Mages is a fairly common game that people play, so you'd be able to play. Yeah, like in Cauldron, it would be new to a lot of Ashen's Rest, but you
Yeah.
might have people who are like, oh yeah, I've played this in Feros or I've played this in Kelskaris and stuff like that.
We can
could,
bring it to Ashes and Rest.
Bring it back, yeah.
We can make it a thing.
Now, if anybody wanted to play again, I will let Kim play the NPC.
No, because I've set myself up for embarrassment.
Exactly. Yeah.
Sorry, if one of us.
I genuinely did make some early mistakes, but that lie at the very end, I totally just fucked it up. But yeah, I'm also not thinking I'm going to be very good at this game because I don't think too many things ahead.
No, I honestly I thought I was going to lose, even with your mistakes.
Well, it's if you make a mistake in this, it's very hard to come back. It's like very, very difficult.
We do a winner stays on tournament.
Yes, but maybe
I know you really want to play this.
That's the thing. You need to put the board away because I'm just going to stare at it for the rest of the stream.
Well, I think that maybe that could be a Patreon video.
Hell yeah.
But you win. Congratulations, you win your game.
Thank you. 20 tokens. What can I do with these?
You see that the woman that you were playing with will go off and she shakes your hand and makes her way, and she goes off and like sits and starts like playing by herself to try and like figure out what she did wrong and like tries to like figure something out. And there's like a few scattering of people playing this game together, sort of. You can definitely see that one older pair are very intensely playing, seem to be like real, like taking long times to like really analyze the board and sort of like looking how it's being played and things like that. Maybe I've played it quite a lot. This is sort of on the upper ring of the Lavender Gardens, and you can see that it splits off into different rooms. You do remember that the proprietor of the Lavender Garden, Raphael Gildenthal, the dwarf who sort of welcomed you, mentioned that there were various other games. There was an actual like gold gambling game called Crown and Sword. There is also a social deduction game that is played here, which is more of a sort of like group activity, one that can be played in large teams, sometimes booked out by parties and things like that as like a sort of entertainment.
Okay.
And there are also lots of, there are things like, dartboards, there are things like, physical, like, ring toss games. Like, there's games of all kinds, like, all spread around here. But these sort of seem to be the more interesting main ones.
Does everything have, like, winnings to them? Is there a gambling element to every one, or?
So things like the social deduction game, no, you don't win anything for that. It's a recreational game. It's
just
like
memories.
It's like paying to do an escape room, or paying to do a board game night at like a board game cafe and stuff like that.
Okay.
The Crown and Sword is like it's a kind of poker-like card game.
Yeah.
And that is like you bet and wager real gold. It's not through tokens. It's all actual like gold. And you can see that it can handle tables up to 6 players. 6 or 7 players can fit on a single table of Crown and Sword. But yeah, you guys finish up the game of 9 Mages.
There was also, I think you said last time, there was like a prize checkout thing with the tokens that you have, right?
Yeah, so that is shared across all of the province and any gaming halls, basically.
Yeah.
So these tokens are like universal; they're accepted like in any of them, and you can see that each one does have like an arcane mark of where it was acquired from. So this one has like a symbol for the Lavender Garden.
Okay.
It's like a purple flower in like a little circle with an LG written on it. Nice. And they're like little chips. They're like little domino pieces, like little pieces of stone. Probably like carved polished stone with like marked in.
I mean, with 20 of these, I must be able to buy the entire place out.
Certainly not. In fact, you are looking at like, you're sort of talking at like minimum of like 100, 200 for very simple items.
Okay.
You can get like a drink for 20. You could enjoy a lovely cocktail for 20.
I have to...
Did you just break?
No, I just
What was that?
Farted.
No, that was a weird fart. Also, you might be alive. No, I just cracked the chair leg on the table.
I thought you snapped in half.
But
That
yes.
was my bones, my brittle bones.
So that's what you guys see. Is there anything? Do you guys want to play any more games here? Do you want to go off somewhere else? Like, what is
I
the
feel
plan?
bad that Gruff is just sitting in a...
Don't.
No?
No, I'm enjoying this.
I just had a weird vision that Gruff does not mind that we are just enjoying ourselves at these mini games. That's a weird way of...
You see, Matteo is like also played a game of nine mages and has lost thoroughly. And he lost as badly as the lady that played Xanthias did, where he didn't like he lost all of his pieces and didn't take one. He was like, I don't think I'm very good at this game.
That's a shame. Did you go first or second, Matteo?
I went first.
Really?
Yes.
I thought it was heavily stacked towards the person going first, but maybe not.
What?
No.
There's someone over there you could play. They seem Well, they lost as Altheya, so
Yeah,
maybe
if
that's
they-
a good starting.
Or I'm very good at the game. It could be that.
Or I just saved my gold for a game that's actually would probably win us.
Oh, you should have a look at the slots then.
Oh yes, I wanted to have a look at those.
I
Get
lost
some
all my tokens.
Well, actually, seeing how you fared with the guards, I know you weren't lying to them, obviously, but I mean, there is that what is it, social something game?
Oh, what does
I
it
think
call?
it's something to do with lying.
Something, yes, something like that. I don't remember, but
Oh, yeah.
That's true. You'd probably
You might be good at that.
You're good at talking.
It's very true, but you don't win anything for it.
Yes,
It's
that
sort of just for fun. I can lie to people for fun whenever I want.
Yes.
Which you haven't been doing to us at all,
No, not at all.
Mateo, if that is your real name.
Deadeye.
Deadeye.
Deadeye, yeah.
The Deadeye, yes. What was it? Scalebane.
Yeah.
You're right, yes.
Yeah.
You're my best friend.
I can show you the slots if you like.
I'd love to have a look at them. Yes.
Well, okay.
Yeah, you make
yeah,
they are.
you go back down onto like the main sort of main floor, and there are just these rows and rows of these lucky frog machines.
You're very lucky.
Huh?
You're a lucky person.
Aye?
Oh, yeah, you strike me as lucky.
What I think what we should do,
Yes.
and I've thought about this throughout that whole game,
Yeah.
we try and do them all at the same time.
Yes.
Right.
That way we're guaranteed.
how many
to
are there
win
again?
Quite expensive.
There's quite a few. There's like probably like 20 or 30 of these machines.
Yeah, some of them
How
are
many
taken up by other people.
It's one goal to go.
There's only one goal to go.
Was it one
I
gold?
think how much
Yeah.
we could win.
At least so.
Wasn't it bronze? 'Cause he had
No.
bronze.
No.
No.
Gold?
He saved the bronze for the clever toad back home and spent like
Okay, I
5
mean,
gold.
look, hey,
6 gold or something.
worst case, it'll be fun, right?
Exactly. Yes.
So let's do 2 machines each, kind of
Yes.
at the same time.
All right, we'll do 6.
feel powerful.
8.
8 total.
8
Oh,
total.
Mateo, do you want
Oh.
to?
Mateo.
Sure, yeah, I'll jump in. Yes, why not?
10.
All
10
right.
machines at once.
So you all line up.
Some money.
Okay.
Wait, Ophelia.
Yes.
You've got Mage Hand.
Yes.
You've got to hand it. Can we do an extra one for Gruff?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
We can.
Yeah,
Yes.
good
I do.
idea, good
That's
idea.
A very good
So
idea.
that's 11.
11 machines
All right.
at the same time.
Whoever is using the machines, it's 1 goal to pull, and you roll 3d8 for each pull, and then tell me your results as you get through it.
Can I turn up as a random NPC?
Bam, 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 bam,
Do you want to just roll for fun?
I just want to roll for fun.
You may roll for fun. You can roll the mage hand one.
Okay, so which is 3?
3d8.
You can be the disgruntled person next to us on the machines who's been there for weeks.
How did you just describe my weekend?
Right. What did you get, Katie, on your first one?
5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7.
That's a straight.
You get a straight, yeah, and it flashes up. It kind of flashes with lights.
Daisy, I told you,
It's,
lucky.
7 is the blue-hatted, like handsome wizard on 7.
no.
6 is like a star, and then 5 is like a lemon. But it flashes up, and so 5, 6, 7, 18. So yeah, that would be 18 fortune tokens.
Wow, okay, that machine's going. My one, I got 2, 3, 3, so I just got a pair.
Pair of 3s?
Pair of
Oh,
threes.
3 fortune tokens for you.
Nice. That's definitely worth the gold. The comparative number.
What did
is-
Gruff roll?
3, 3, 7.
3, 3, 7. Same thing. You get 3. The mage hand gets 3 tokens.
So who wants to take that?
Somebody
wanna
can take that.
That would be Ophelia. 'cause
Cool,
it's
you
the
got 3
mage hand.
tokens.
3 tokens for Gruff. I'll give them to Gruff.
Okay. Rowan,
I've
your
got-
first one.
6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8. So another straight, right? No, yeah, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So it's the same thing. Star, wizard, lucky frog. So 13, 21. 21 fortune tokens.
Hell
Pulls
yeah.
out.
Whoa!
By the science!
So many tokens!
What did you get?
8, 2, 7.
That's a nothing, a big fat nothing for Ophelia. Mateo's like, oh, a pair of 6s. And
Well
he gets a pair
done.
of 6s out of his one.
Well done, everyone.
Second one.
The mage hand just drops 4, 3 into your
Oh,
hand.
thank you, Mage Hand.
Oh, I got big nothing.
A big
2,
nothing?
2, 4, 8.
Nothing, I'm
Yeah.
afraid, for
I
you,
got
Daisy, on
1
that one.
for 8.
A 1, 4, 8, nothing for
so that's a
Xanthias.
nothing.
2, 3, 7.
2, 3, 7, nothing.
2, 3, 8.
Nothing.
4, 5, 2.
4, 5, nothing.
We broke them all.
Yeah.
Damn it. Well, I got 24. Should we share them out?
Why are you rolling again? You don't get
I'm in
more.
it. I'm in it. I'm in it deep now.
Yeah, this is the problem.
We have to, spend money to make money.
Well, you're spending real money for tokens that, as you've seen, you need quite a lot of to get
I
anything
spent
even
one
remotely
gold on
good.
3 tokens, and 3 tokens for some of the items that were available is probably worth like half a bronze.
Yeah, it's like maybe a like like when you go to the ticket machine as a kid and you get like the finger monster for like 20
But they're
tickets. Or
amazing,
whatever.
though.
What's the cheapest prize that is in the thing? What's the 100?
It would be like a candy, like it's like a single candy basically.
100 tokens?
No, not for 100 tokens. Sorry, not for because there are tokens to, like I say, you can get a drink for like 20.
Okay.
You can get like some food for like 30. So like a single token is like 1 candy.
Okay.
I can get 18 pieces of
I
candy.
can get 23.
What's the
You're up to like 40.
lowest level?
Oh no, you only won 3.
What's the lowest level?
Why?
I don't think we can.
Percy's
search
heart. I found this on the web.
What's like the lowest level prize beyond like candy and drinks?
Food and like things like that.
What's the item
Like the
that's
actual
like
listed
the
as a
lowest?
prize.
It'd be a hat. A Lavender Gardens hat.
That's actually amazing.
Now I'll say that will be 60 tokens. It's
I
like
think-
a, it's like a little, it's like a kind of Robin Hood purple hat.
That's incredible.
We haven't won that yet,
What
so
if we should get one as a group and have everybody have purple
60
hats?
tokens. How many wins do I need?
6, 12, 18,
that, yeah.
21, 24.
From 9, you got 20.
20.
Yeah.
No. I
Rowan
can't
got
do
that in
maths.
one spin.
Yeah, I mean, there's slots, man.
Was it 20? Yes.
Yeah.
How about you got
21 you got.
21. Can you buy those prizes just outright in the casino?
No.
Okay. I was like, how much is there actually?
No.
So we have to convert our money into
Okay.
premium currency
Yes.
through gambling.
Yes.
In order to
I've
buy
got
these
2 more.
cosmetics.
Okay, roll 3d8 for me, please, Rowan.
Well, if Rowan is,
If Rowan is, then I will.
2, 6, 8.
Do I get to
Nothing.
roll again?
No.
3, 3, 6.
3, so a pair of 3s, you get 3 tokens.
24 tokens.
no, I've lost it all. I've lost all my luck.
I never had any to begin with. 2, 5, 4.
The next one.
The next one, yes, I'll have to do it again, I think.
2 more gold.
Just one more. I
Great.
think,
I don't know. I've had a really hard week. I don't know. I didn't prep
this
that much.
machine
I can
is,
just sit back. It's
these
great.
machines are bust, I'm afraid, so I'm not gonna do any more,
3, 1, 8.
especially with how much I just
So-
spent.
Maybe I pull it like less hard.
You are spending a gold each time.
Yes.
Good.
I am. Oh no.
No, it's not working for me.
I reckon there's a technique.
gotta keep going.
There's
We
a
have to just-
technique to it.
Yes, it must be. Or
Maybe
I'm
try
putting it
like
wrong.
more.
before you put the coin in, kind of give it a blow and then
Okay.
put it
Oh,
in,
yeah.
like kiss it maybe.
A little kiss, yes.
Yeah, the blessings of Percy.
How many kisses?
Blessing of
I did
Percy,
3.
Three kisses might be
Okay.
3.
Blessings of the Great Father to you.
Sure, I did work.
4, 3, 6. This is terrible. It's just...
Wait, did you say blessings of the Greyfather?
did,
Oh, okay. Now I don't understand that. That should
Maybe
work.
if you do the one that was for Gruff again, because Gruff won.
Gruff
some-
did have a good one, yes.
Yeah.
I think the 21, I was not quite standing on both legs.
8, 1, 1. 8, 1, 1. I matched. I
That's,
matched.
you get one token.
one.
You get 1 token.
Hooray! I
Five,
won.
five.
2 5s. 5 tokens.
I'm up to
Okay, maybe this
31.
is not
I'm
the
on
best.
an up. I'm on an up. I'm
all-
going to keep going.
I'm on an up.
You can't.
The ball is rolling up.
Ophelia, how much money do you have left?
I have 49 gold.
Oh, you cannot join in a round in Crown and Sword if you wanted to do that. It's a 50 gold buy-in.
Xanthias, can I have 1 gold, please?
if you want to play the
Well,
card
we can.
game.
It's a
The actual
we
game
get
that we
Crown and
use.
Sword, the actual game.
Crown and, I mean, I'd like to play Crown and Sword.
Play Crown and Sword.
Wait, what was it? 50 buy-in.
I'll give you a gold if you
Yeah, so it's you buy in 50 gold and they give you chips of the equivalent, and then the pot is how much gold you can win.
Ophelia, I'll give you a gold.
All right, look.
I could do one more spin though.
No,
I'm on an up.
let's.
Rowan, what are you
How much have you spent? Where's it going?
Are you marking
3.
up this gold?
Yes.
He wants this hat
I'm
so
up to
bad.
34.
How much gold
Rowan?
have you got?
Rowan, we're gonna go try out this other game. It's
Yeah.
50 Yeah, you.
I'm just going to do one more spin because I'm on an up.
Okay, you just spent the one that Daisy gave
2
you.
more ones! Another one for me!
We are on the up.
It's happening!
It's happening.
It's happening!
Okay,
Keep
if you
going!
want to stay in the slot,
No.
we're gonna go try out this other game.
Do you tell me if you get a triple because the rules change?
5, 7,
Rules
8.
change your drop. Well, I've got to.
There's a different rule set.
But you earn more points. You get more tokens back.
4, 1, 2, 4. No. Oh, that's out of the box.
Keep in mind that
They're
every-
all-
8, 8, 8, 8, 1.
8 A1, so a pair of 8s.
Yeah.
You get 8 tokens.
Oh.
Now, if that had been triple 8, that is a jackpot.
that would have been
That's
crazy.
even more. That's crazy.
I'm up to
Yeah.
42. The hat is within reach.
I can do one more.
For the hat.
What's one
Damn it.
more?
Help
Damn
Rowan
it.
get his hat.
Rowan, do you want my 18?
No.
No,
have
it's
the
fast, it's
18.
nothing. 3
No,
for 1.
it wouldn't be right.
But
Rowan, I'm not anymore. I want it down.
please.
I got one. That
Now,
was it.
as a
No,
point,
it's
everybody, I do
going
want to
down.
say at home, gambling addiction is a real problem, and if you do feel compulsion to keep going, you should seek out professional help. It's not
Three.
a matter.
I got 3! Yes!
It's a magic number. 45.
Stop.
Rowan,
Stop. It's time to
fine
stop.
now.
Sure, you don't
50.
want. You don't
What?
want the
You're
18.
10 away. You're 10 away from the
Rowan,
hat.
do you want 10?
I can't right now. I'm
I have
breaking my
10.
flow.
But I have 10. You can have the hat right now if I
You're
give
breaking
you
the
this.
fortune. 2, 7, 4. No, not yet.
I'm just rolling for funsies, and
Sure.
I got a 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
That's
great.
That's pretty good.
If
That's
you were
that's
really
21.
doing it, you
That's
would have won some
21.
points.
Yeah.
My flow's all broken.
That was a fake roll.
2 more.
I just wanted to join in. 'Cause
Yeah.
We're really not avoiding the high rollers adjacency name, are we?
It's just never actually.
It's like I'm just watching Trot just constantly marking off gold,
Okay.
rolling dice. As you can imagine, Rowan is just sat there pumping gold in. Ka-ching, ka-ching. He's like sat on the stool and he's just got like
Six.
gold,
Six.
like.
Yeah.
I'm like high-fiving the local.
Yeah,
every time I get
yeah.
in.
And it's like the local is this grizzled gnome who's like on a step and he's just like, yeah, man.
I'm on 51.
51, Rowan. That's pretty good. How much gold do you have remaining, just out of interest?
You can have
51.
I kind of want to watch this happen. I
I've
want
got
to
more
be here.
tokens than gold.
Do you remember when everyone
Oh my
asked
God.
He sold a ruby. He sold a ruby and split it with Ophelia.
Oh, God.
Do you remember when everyone asked me
More
why
time.
Daisy had so much
2
money?
more times.
This.
At this point, Rowan's got one eye closed. He's hopping on the left leg, and he's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
1, 5, 6. Okay, other right.
You can do this.
Other right. 1, 2, 3. 7, 3, 4. Damn it. All right, I kissed the coins 4
You did
times.
that bit right, yes.
And then hopping on the left leg.
Yeah.
Were there any blessings?
No blessings that time.
No
Altheya?
blessings. What about sostenuto? Maybe like like a string,
Oh, yes,
perhaps?
that's a good point. Yeah.
Yes.
One spin, plug.
6, 3, 8. Okay, different string.
There's plenty of strings.
1. It's helping. It's helping.
Okay,
That's
sostenuto might be the
helping.
difference.
And you've had
Right.
no triples this entire time.
No trips.
So if I just do 20 notes, that's 20 tokens.
This might be the one.
I think this is it.
I think.
Here we go. Here we go.
go.
8,
Roll.
8, 8. 8, 3, 4.
Okay,
Oh, that's
okay.
nothing.
That's not it.
nothing. That's nothing.
If you ever,
1-8,
guys
come
at
on.
home, if you ever need your players to just
5,
spend a
8, 7.
long time in a session and give you a break, introduce a gambling minigame.
Damn it.
Easiest thing you can do.
Obviously,
got
it
a
meant
double.
this time is going to be the one.
You didn't put the point.
No, I'm not. I'm just doing this for fun to see if I can.
7, 7, 6.
776.
Oh my god!
You're one away.
I'm not quite there!
You're not quite there. You're one away.
59!
I just got
Rowan,
two more.
what if you just,
One more coin.
I can't count.
Rowan, what if you just nudge the machine a
I
little
just
bit?
got 9 in the
How
last
dare
two
you
rolls.
defile the sanctity of the slot.
Oh, not doubles again. That's another thing.
Like, if only you were actually doing
The
this.
3 rolls I just
This
did.
is my
I got-
final roll.
This is it.
2, 1, 8. Okay, well, not the final roll. Two
Can't
more.
go out on a loss.
No.
Here we go.
Just need one.
Pretty knackered, guys.
Keep going.
2! I did it! 61! Well, that's an odd number, though.
That's not number. That's bad enough.
What are you going to do with one token?
A very
Candy.
a very nice kind of slender wild heart girl like Cat is girl is like, drink, sir. You've been.
Oh, thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much. Of course, take them. Here you go.
One token, right?
What's that?
One token?
No, these are complimentary. These are the complimentary
Oh,
ones.
thank you so much.
Yes. Are you having a good time?
Have you got any more?
Yes.
so
Please.
tired.
Yeah, I have some more.
He's won the hat.
Oh, well done, well done.
Well, you get to buy it.
Oh,
but
just the hat. You don't want the jacket that goes along with it.
How much is the jacket?
The jacket's like easily like 300 tokens, but it's the same color. It's like a kind of satin vest jacket with like Lavender Gardens embroidered on the back, and like it's like got trim down the front.
That's amazing.
What's the wait? So that one over there costs 50. How many tokens can you get for that one if you win that?
What one?
The card game.
The gambling one.
The gambling one, the actual full-on.
Well, no, that's gambling for gold. That's not tokens.
gambling
That's
for
like
gold.
actual like
But then
winning
the gold
gold.
can be converted as slots.
More gold, more slots, more slots.
I'm willing to give that a go.
jacket.
I mean, I have 50 spare.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have
enter
made
this.
so many tokens if I had been paying because I've been rolling doubles like every time.
This troll just like.
Does anyone need the 50 buy-in for this? This is for actual gold, this one.
Yes, I do.
How much do you have and need?
I have 45. I only need 5.
Okay. What about the one that Daisy just gave you?
40.
You spend that on a
You
slot.
spent
I
it
did spend
immediately.
that on. Yes, I did. So still 5. Sorry.
Okay, here's five gold.
Thank you.
But only to enter into this.
Yes.
This card game.
Okay.
Altheya. I'll save you the trouble. 5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7, 21! Ching, ching, ching,
To
ching.
get more money.
I got another double.
I got 44.
How do you have all this gold?
I got another double.
Stop!
I got another double.
This is insane. You're not even doing it.
That would have been 12 tokens.
These two have like just blank.
I got
blank,
another double.
blank.
It's terrible. I don't know how they
Right.
keep doing it.
I got another double. Every
Pay
single
money! Pay money! Put gold in!
Rich.
Put gold in! Spend some money.
Now it'll stop as soon as I spend money.
I have faith! I have faith! This is it!
Faith in the
Do
heart.
one, Katie, and if it comes up with nothing, then that's it.
Okay.
That's the sign.
One
That's
gold
the sign.
in.
Yeah, I'm still getting
It came up with nothing.
Right, so Katie puts like, you just win nothing back on Daisy. Right,
But I would have had like.
you would have had like
I would have had
100.
the fucking jacket by now.
Yeah.
You would
No, I
easily would
wouldn't
have.
So,
And you spend that one.
do you want to go to the Crown and Sword lobby, the parlor that they call it, where they play this game?
I think so. That sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Who is buying in?
Does anyone know the rules of this game?
I will
Has
tell
anyone
you.
played it before.
As you make your way up there, you can see all of the tables are crescent moon shaped. There is a dealer behind it. Dealers of all different ancestries and lineages, all wearing the same sort of smart sort of shirt with a little purple tie, rolled up kind of sleeves, little vests sometimes, and they are dealing out cards. And you watch a couple of hands and you get the gist of the game. For the sake of the mechanics of us playing it, this is a card game, but we're going to use dice to kind of simulate your hand.
Cool.
The way that works is it's kind of like a poker-esque game where you get a couple of cards and then you get you bet, you raise, you call, you fold. Then you get another couple of cards. You bet, raise, call, fold. You get a final card, and then that's it. It's whoever has the best hand.
Gotcha.
To simulate this, the way it works is every round. So the first round, you roll a D10, a D8, or a D6, and you keep the result hidden to yourself.
Okay.
You then bet on what that's going to be, what kind of hand you think you're going to get. Then the next round, you roll one of the other two dice. So if you rolled the D8, you would roll either a D10 or a D6. Everybody does a round of betting. The final round, you roll the last remaining dice that you've got left. And then you add that total up together, and whoever has the highest has the best hand, effectively.
Okay.
But you keep all of those rolls secret, so only you know.
Oh, I see.
But you know what kind of dice the other person's rolled.
Right.
So you know if they've rolled their D10, their D6, or their
So if they
D8.
start betting high early, they probably rolled good on there. What?
Or you could bluff it with a D6, roll the D6, get a 1, but try and bluff that you got a 6, Or you could roll the D10 and be like, 10, and bluff it.
Excuse me, is note taking allowed at this table?
Note take? No, I'm afraid not, sir.
Okay, no, that's okay. That's okay. I don't
yeah,
have a notepad anyways.
Yeah, there's no things like card counting and stuff you could try and do. There are mechanics. So if you want to cheat, then it's a sleight of hand roll opposed by perception of the dealer and your fellow players.
Cool.
Cheating is likely to get you kicked out.
Easy.
You can also, because this does have like betting and folding, you can use deception to force an NPC. You can't force a player to fold, but you can use deception to try and force an NPC to fold, opposed by their insight. You can use insight to force any player, whether an NPC or another player at the table, to reveal their D8, D6, or D10, one of their results, but you don't get to see all of them. So you can only do that once. So it's like you can be like, yeah, what'd you get on your D10? And they're like, oh, I got a 3, but they maybe got a 6 and an 8 on their roll, and they're still going to beat you. So it's like you can kind of glean a bit of information out of them. Yeah. He's excited about it. I know.
I'm I spat everywhere.
Is it alright if I watch?
Yes, of course, yes.
You don't want to play, Rowan?
For the sake of this, Kim, would you like to play? Let's say there's an NPC at the table.
I don't mind.
Did you buy the
because
hat?
I'm not so good. I don't like these kinds of games.
Okay, sure. I was just going to have you roll for the NPC, but it's fine.
I could roll, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not good at the bluffing and all of that
same.
stuff.
Yeah. Well, this is because it's like it's mechanical, so it's just like you don't have to bluff. You only choose to bluff if you want to try and make a deception check to try and.
Well,
Plug
guess
it.
what I'm doing because I've just given it away.
That's fine.
Yeah,
You can
I'll
also
roll for
play.
NPC.
You don't have to bluff at all. Like if you get a good roll, you can just bet, or if you get a shit roll, you just fold.
Sorry, I just got 2 more doubles in a row and a 1, 2,
She's
3.
been rolling constantly since then.
Tom's just been like, what?
She'd have like 4 million credits at this point. It's unbelievable.
It's a shame.
No money.
But yes, that is the rules of Crown and Sword.
I am willing to
Who
buy
is
in.
buying in?
I would like
50.
to buy in.
Yes, please do. I paid for that.
So Zan, you have 50 gold of chips, basically.
50 gold of chips.
Ophelia, you also now have 50 gold of chips.
I love chips.
Keep a note of
howdy,
this.
y'all.
You're going to want to keep a note of like how many chips you have.
I'd like to buy him, please.
This is you would meet Valeria Livia.
Valeria Livia. Where am I from?
You are from
Texas, apparently.
Livia.
I think that's.
Let's say you're lived in Kelskaris. You're originally from Cauldra, but you've lived most of your life in Kelskaris.
I'm just a humble.
So you have
cauldron.
50 chips worth of betting.
50 chips, thank you.
Anybody else buying in?
I don't have any.
Daisy? No. Rowan? No.
Do you have none left?
I've got 13 gold.
I will then do another NPC. You would
Buy
see
it with Fit 13, right?
a halfling. He's got like a massive pompadour haircut.
Yes.
He's wearing like a rolled up like sleeved shirt. He's got like a diamond earring. He's got a gold tooth, and he's like, hello there, hello, I'm Eric Westhammer. Lovely to meet you. Very good.
Hello, Eric. Sorry, just in an alternate
Sorry,
universe,
can
I just got
I,
a glimpse of a jackpot.
Really? Well, it's a shame you didn't roll.
Can I pay money and get?
No. These are not. You've been. If you had said you'd been spending gold, you'd have those
You
points.
to win it, I'm
How
afraid.
much gold would I have to spend to get the jackpot?
No.
All of
no.
the gold you spent.
I don't know how much I spent.
Then you need to stop rolling, Katie.
It's fun. I've done really fucking well.
what's
There's
more
another double.
So,
There's another.
Can our friend Rowan, he doesn't have 50 gold on him right now, but only
Good day.
13. That is such a nice hat.
You've noticed?
I noticed that. That's
Thank you
so
very
nice.
much.
I
so it's
can't
like this
believe it.
purple,
It's small on my head.
like long Robin Hood sort of like
yes.
pointed hat. It has like a feather in it, and it
I
has
am
the
so
LG.
jealous.
That's amazing.
That's a really fancy
This whole
hat.
thing.
That, it's,
Please.
Very fancy hat.
Thank you very much.
but he doesn't have enough to buy him for the full 50. Is he able to pay him for just 13?
I'm afraid not. It's a 50 gold minimum buy-in. I'm afraid. So.
It's alright, my game is elsewhere.
I believe in you. Godspeed.
All right.
Up back.
Those of you playing, so Kim's going to play one of the NPCs. I'll do the other one. It begins. We'll start with it will be, you have to buy in. Let's say it'll be a 5-chip like bet, but you have to bet like it's the blind basically. So
we're all down to 45.
yeah,
Other notebook. Battle notebook.
yeah.
What?
Then you get your first card. So you have a choice now of a D10, a D8, or a D6. You can choose which one you roll.
Should we go around in a circle or?
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, and you will sort of announce what kind of dice you're rolling, but you obviously keep the results secret.
Okay. Me first?
Yeah.
I am using my D6, the lowest die.
Okay.
Very
All right,
interesting.
keep the result.
Very interesting.
Valeria,
Wow.
the NPC.
I look at the card and go,
Are you? Would you like to try and bluff with a deception roll?
Am I
Not yet,
rolling,
not yet.
Yes. So you choose one of the three. So D8, D10, or D6, and you keep the result secret.
Daisy, I swear to God, if you
I
look
would
my
like to
cards.
buy me a D8.
I'm not playing.
Okay.
You know?
Well, you don't buy it. You just roll it. So.
That's why.
Okay.
Okay. You keep the result
Interesting.
secret. And Ophelia.
It's like,
I am rolling a D8. Interesting.
Okay. Elric will also roll his D8. And technically, this is like the cards that you're being sort of dealt. So you get around. So now it's open to the first round, starting with Xanthius. This is where you can call, you can raise, you can fold.
so we would call the 5 buy-in.
You can, well, so it's like poker right now. You
okay.
can check, basically, like not bet at all.
I bet 5.
Okay, so you're going to bet in 5. So
Yeah.
it would then go to Valeria to either match the bet or fold or raise.
I will match.
Okay, so you match, so you put in 5. Ophelia,
Jump.
I'll match.
you'll match as well, 5.
Yes.
You will see Elric will fold. He's like, nah. Just folds his hand.
Okay.
So that we currently have 20, and then so it's 35 at the moment. Pot. All right. So now you choose one of the other remaining dice. So if you use your D8, for example, you have your D10 or your D6 left.
I'm using my D8,
Okay.
second lowest. Okay.
All right. Keep the result.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
What do you do with your face this time?
I look at the card and I go,
All right. Okay. All right, Valeria, you choose.
I did not listen to the rules, so I'm just going to choose a D10.
Okay, so you choose either D10 or D6.
I am.
Yeah. Okay, great. Roll that, and then keep the result secret. Add it all up together, and then Ophelia.
I am rolling a D6.
You're rolling
Saving
your
my
D6,
best
saving
for
your D10
last.
for last. Okay.
Right, okay.
All right. Okay. So now it's the final round of betting. Now, starting with Xanthius. Do you like to check, raise, or
I
fold?
don't think this deck of cards is shuffled because, wow. I will bet 10.
10.
10!
All right. So Valeria, it's up to you to either call, fold, or even raise.
The cool one is where I'm like, I'm calling you out on your bullshit.
No, as in like you are gonna just match the
I'll
10.
match
So
the
you
10.
just you have to bet. You have to either bet a minimum of 10 or fold or raise.
And if you raise, I have to pay in more to join.
Yeah. So if you think you've got a really good chance of winning,
Or fold.
you're gonna fold
I'm
it
gonna
out.
fold.
Okay. All right. So Valeria, you're out now. You don't
I'm
continue. But any gold you've spent is gone. Like that's in the pot now.
No, it's just
All right.
you, Ophelia.
Ophelia.
I'll raise 10.
You're
So you
raising
raise another 10, or you're gonna match his 10?
Raising another 10.
So you're going 20 in.
Yes.
All right, 20 in.
I just had a feeling about mutually
right.
assured destruction.
Remind me, Ophelia, what cards have you used so far?
Am I allowed to divulge that information?
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, no, it's up to Xanthius to remember what you've rolled. It's
I
part
was
of
not
it.
paying attention.
Wow. Ooh, whose problem is that?
What dice have you got remaining?
That's
friendly
that's
game.
what the cards are. No, you don't have to tell him.
I'll find out, I guess, next time.
I guess you will.
All right.
So you have to put in
Ophelia,
another 10.
I'll match you. I'll
So you
also
put in
go
another 10?
I'm going in to join you on this next hand.
All right, the bet is now
right,
currently
baby.
equal. So
This
you
is
guys have
fun.
marked off.
So fun.
You guys have marked off what you've put in so
Yes.
far, right?
I've only
So
got
the pot is currently at 75 gold's worth of chips.
Oh,
So roll your final dice.
my D10. What have you got left?
D10.
Shit.
And then the deal of
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
And then
That is the most interesting thing that could ever
Really?
have
Because
happened.
it's looking quite interesting over here.
Honestly,
also.
I've never been more interested in my life.
Really?
I can't take my eyes off it.
Well,
the face
could the players please reveal their final hands?
There's not another round of betting?
No, there's the final round of betting.
Even after the final card?
No, that's the part of it is the you don't know the exact results until.
Well, let's reveal our sixes first, shall we?
okay.
I got a 5.
I got a 4.
I'm in the lead.
All right.
What did you get in your
D8?
your D8?
An 8.
Are you fucking for real?
I am for real.
I got a 3.
Okay. And then your D10s. Yeah.
7.
Motherfucker, I got a 3 again.
All right.
I thought there was another round of betting on some kind of card.
Yes.
So 75 chips go to Ophelia to
I mean, when you roll 2 sevens, like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
When you were like 8, I was like, he's fucked.
I mean, to be fair, I
He's
was
done.
bluffing the way through the entire thing. I should have expected that.
I didn't.
No, I want to
expect
say
you to.
Ophelia would do that. I should have expected Ree was going to go.
There probably would be as well. There's probably when you do the pots, like the winning pots, it's probably 80% of it goes to you, and then like 20% goes to the house. But for the sake of, I can't be bothered working that out. So I'm just gonna say that happens. But the gold you get is the gold you get. We'll just because I don't want to do math.
Very well done, Ophelia. I couldn't read you at all.
It is. People can drop out of the game at any point. It's just 50 gold buy-in to start a game. Do you guys want to play another round?
I'd like to play another round.
All right, we'll do one more round, and
I've only
then
got
maybe
20
we cut
left.
to
You've
some
got
other
like
stuff.
95, right?
I've doubled my money, baby.
Yeah. Back to the slot she goes.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So 5 gold bet in from everybody,
Oh god, that's like all my money.
and then everybody choose which one of your dice you wish to roll first.
I'm going to mix up the strategy this time. I'm starting with the D10.
Or
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Very
I
interesting.
love that you say this every. Very interesting.
Honestly, I'm not as interested in this one.
No.
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 No, last time round I was very interested, clearly, in poor hands. This time,
everybody's chosen a dice to roll. So you did D10, Tom.
the D10, yeah?
What did Valeria, the NPC, do?
I'm gonna go for a D6.
You're gonna go for a D6. Okay, keep it secret. Ophelia,
D6 also.
D6 also. Elric is going to do a D10, but also Elric is going to cast an eye towards Xanthias. He's going to try and make an insight roll. Can you make a deception check, please, Xanthias?
Really now? Mm-hmm. Where are my D20s? Katie?
You have to ask for them
Katie, can I please?
You may. Here you go.
every time. He
that's
doesn't. I watch her do it, and he's just like looking elsewhere, and she just will be like, "Yep."
10?
10. Can you reveal to me? You can write it down and pass the note. What your roll on your dice was, please.
Show them that, please.
Give me a piece of paper. Oh yeah, show me on a dice.
On my D10 I got a big roll.
Okay, nice. All right, and he kind of like seems to suss her out a little bit. All right, so round of betting. We'll start with Valeria this time, the NPC. So do you wish to, you can do what's checking, which is you make no bet and it will just carry on, but then somebody can raise after you, or you can put money in.
I'm gonna check.
Okay, so you check. So Ophelia,
I will also check.
okay, check. Elric will just like flex his coins and he's gonna put in 10 gold.
10 gold, wow.
Feeling brave.
Curious.
So the bet is currently at 10. So if you win to stay in the round, it's going to come back round to you two. You're going to have to put 10 in if you want to keep it there. It goes to Xanthias.
Can I insight check Ophelia?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. So it's insight opposed by deception, Ophelia. So the two of you roll.
Yeah,
That was a brilliant sound.
16.
14.
Okay, you get no read. Ophelia's
Okay.
just, straight faced.
Dead eyes.
Dead eyes. That's his job.
So it's your bet.
Okay, no, I got nothing out of that. You know what? I don't have many chips remaining. Let's join you on that one.
Okay, so you're going to put in 10.
I put in 10.
So the pot is currently at
Confidently.
40.
With
So
the
10, so you
swagger
need to
of
put
a
in
very
10.
I'll
good
match
man.
that.
Okay, so you put another 10 in as well. All right, and then Ophelia's 10 to stay in.
I will also match.
All right. Whoa, big pot. You can see Elric is just like, this is what I like to see, a lovely big pot. Oh, lovely. All right, next choose one of your remaining dice, either one of the two left. Give that a roll.
I'll go with my D6.
All right, Elric is also going to do a D6.
Are there streaks in this?
No. It's just the dice are a mechanic to represent the cards.
We got 1, 2, 3.
Or is Tom bluffing? What did Valeria roll?
It's very interesting.
A D10.
D10. Ophelia?
D10.
A D10. All right. So Valeria, you start the betting this time, Valeria. So you can check again, or you can raise.
I'll check.
Okay, check.
Check.
Check. Elric will check this round.
Oh.
I'd like to make an insight check on him.
You can make it once per player, I will say.
Once
so
per
yes.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can.
15.
24.
Fucking.
It's
I
having
just-
a great time.
What is that? Confidence? Is that? I don't know what that is. That's so strange, the faces.
He's wiggling his eyebrows a lot, Xanthes. It's kind of weird.
Huh.
I think he's just licked them. Oh.
Very interesting. Why not? All in.
Which is what, 10 gold?
5.
It's 5. All right.
All in. Okay.
I dramatically push in 5 chips.
5 chips. All right, so it's 5 to match.
Wow.
Stay in, Valeria.
I tip my hat to
I
thee.
match.
All right. Okay. Ophelia.
I'll match.
All right. And then Elric. Elric will match that as well. Alrighty. So it's a full match back. So you roll your last die. This is the final.
Please. Come on. Please. Wow.
Very
All right. Can all players please reveal their hands? So do you want to start with the D6s again?
I only got a 3 on my d6, I'm afraid.
Okay.
A very low roll this time.
I got a 3 as well.
3,
I got a 4.
4, 1 on the D6 for Elric.
Ooh.
On my d8, I got a 5.
5 on the D8, Valeria.
I got an 8.
An 8,
Bitch.
I got a 3.
a 3, 5 for Elric.
6. Wait, what are you on now? You're on 11. I don't think I can beat you.
All right, D10.
No, I can't. I got a 3 on my d10.
Really likes
3 on the
number
D10.
3.
I got a 7.
A 7.
Yeah.
I also got a 3.
A 3 from Ophelia. That's an 8 from Elric. So I think that is going to be only 14 for Elric, which is
18.
18. So yeah, the NPC Valeria takes the pot.
Why,
80.
thank you.
Very
80
well
gold.
Done.
Well
Thank
done.
Wow, Valet, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, Elric he'll put his hands up and he'll be like, "That's me."
think you
I'm-
really
I'm-
like the
I'm
number
out on
3
this round."
today.
I'm out of chips, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I think I'm also out.
Yes.
I'm
So with that
Doing
big
quite
win,
well.
the NPC takes home a lovely big pot. But
100
Ophelia was
chips.
up, I think, right, by the end of
Yes.
it. Yeah. So Ophelia was up on
What
chips.
did you get at in the end?
I finished on 75, so I won 25.
That's pretty good. Hey,
Not
can I have my
bad.
5 back?
Would you like 25 back?
What?
The 25 that I won, would you like that?
Yeah.
Yes, I will give that to you then.
Oh,
Thank you.
Ophelia.
That's I mean,
I
I
only
just
gave you 5.
I gave you 5 to buy into the game.
I know, but you helped buy me in and also. Like,
Aww.
I'm working. I owe you guys a lot of money. I'm working my way around it. Don't worry.
Would you like 100 chips? I just want to.
No. You were rolling for them. You are not controlling them. With that,
What a lovely person. Wow, they just gave me all their chips.
what have Rowan and Daisy been doing? Just watching the game, or have you guys been off doing stuff? Okay, here we go. Oh no! Why did I ask?
Nope.
Nope.
1.
Ophelia, have you
might
seen?
spend some gold.
Have you seen the others?
No, I've not seen.
Are you actually gonna spend gold on the machine now?
Where are
Wait,
they?
I'll count
I
it
can
out.
hear lots of dinging.
There's a lot of dinging.
Damn it!
Oh, that's Rowan. That's definitely
There is,
Rowan.
Yes. Okay.
3, 4, 5!
4.
3, 4, 5!
3, 4, 5. So
Something's happening.
7.
The machine's
12.
vibrating. 12.
Yeah.
I got 4
4
tokens.
gold.
4 tokens for Daisy.
12.
How much money? How much gold have you got left, Rowan? Okay, sorry, you're in the zone. Sorry.
The flow state.
Double 5, so that's 5.
5.
1.
Oh, Daisy's playing as well.
Oh, Daisy.
Yeah.
3.
How are you doing, Daisy?
Well, I've
Good.
spent 3 gold and I have 9 tokens.
That's
Okay, that's really
an
good.
unbelievable turnout.
That's miles better than what I was doing.
Yeah, I'm doing okay, I think.
I think you are.
That's
Keep
pretty good. I
at it.
told you were lucky.
You'll have that jacket in no time.
6, 7, 8.
I mean,
6, 7, 8.
Not big
That's
one,
21.
really.
21.
It's the big straight. It's one of the. I think it's the equal second highest you can win.
21.
Equal to second highest. So is the jackpot 21?
No.
Oh,
24, isn't it?
Wait, what?
there's only one way to know what the
I don't
jackpot
know
is.
what
way
way.
to
Got
know.
to keep going. Yes.
21 way. keep a note of how much gold you spent.
Oh, it's just.
Right.
This
After
place
this.
is amazing. I am having.
I'm going to give you guys like 2 more rolls and I'm moving on.
Well, in that case.
I mean, if they're rolling, I mean, like.
sake. Why did I do this to myself?
You knew it would devolve.
Oh.
You've been there for the late night
I've
gold saucer
monetized
session.
rollies, is what I've done.
You've seen them at
I've
gold
monetized
saucer.
rollies.
2 more.
Stopping.
2 more.
All right, Daisy stops.
Two.
You had a string of bad luck, did you?
Yeah.
Come on. All right,
Although
both arms.
when I was playing without doing that, I got a freaking jackpot.
Please.
Jackpot be?
No, that's terrible. Absolutely.
no.
Right, one more.
9.
Give myself one more. This had better be it. I'm smashing this machine to pieces.
I don't think you can do that. You may get kicked out.
No, it's nothing.
This machine's busted. I just rolled all of those with a D10.
You funny.
Wait a minute, there's additional symbols on this machine.
But you didn't win anything.
I intend.
Technically, I suppose there's no harm in you if you never rolled a 9 or a 10. It doesn't
In
matter.
10 rolls, I got 10 tokens.
That's nice. There you go. 10 gold for 10 tokens.
I think Crown and
Right.
Daggers is my game.
As you guys
Not working.
are, as everyone is enjoying their lovely time in the Lavender Gardens, playing their little games, pulling their coins, we sweep back to the beach of Wavemeet and a sort of wooden shack building that has been built on the against the wall, the sea wall, far away from the beach, and it's becoming more boisterous as the sun is beginning to dip and set, casting all of Wavemeet into this amber pink light that spills, and the sea begins to glitter as the sun cascades and it catches the light. Walking along the beach, sort of before we even get to Gruff and everyone else, we see a figure tying off a kind of not ramshackle, but very worn boat at the docks, kind of pulling in, tying it off, very comfortably speaking to the people that work there as they help them bring it in and lock the boat down. You hear like heavy clanks of metal as this very bulky, quite bulbous figure sort of makes their way, silhouetted by the sun, down the beach. As Gruff, you have been sat in Brannock's bar. Has Gruff been drinking or just like enjoying a bit of calm? You know, this has probably been like a good couple of hours you've been waiting here, you know, as the sun's now beginning to set.
He's been smoking his pipe. He's probably been like, I don't know, I guess like checking his gear, like maybe retying a piece of rope for a reason, I don't know. Snacks will feature heavily in this. Maybe he's had a little time on the surf, you know, doing a bit more kite surfing, enjoying the water. And yeah, just enjoying
So maybe like
the absence of bickering and strange obsessions and random tangents of thought.
been a bit of quiet time for Dad, you know. Maybe the wooden floor beneath you is like, you know, not stained, but like it's obviously been dripping as you've come out of the sea. As many of the people come swimming in, they come to the bar. There's like kind of salt encrusted on the boards and things like that. As you sort of combed your fur down and everything else. You see that this place has gotten livelier. There's not necessarily a party atmosphere, but quite a few young tourists are here. They're drinking loudly. You do hear this kind of ding, 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 ding bell as some young, boisterous orc is in this fighting ring, and you see Brannock is like, bro, sure, bro, and like kind of gets like some of his assistant staff to take over, takes off his shirt, climbs into the ring, and they enjoy this like boxing match basically, but it's more like an MMA fight really, as they just go to town on each other, kind of thrown up against the ring. This Brannock is definitely a very, very skilled fighter, but you see he almost moves like he's drunk, and he drinks as he's fighting, and this orc goes to throw a punch, and you think for a second like Brannock just luckily managed to like in his drunken stagger get out the way, but then he definitely just puts a hand on the orc's back and shoves him into a wooden post, like crunch, as his nose snaps and blood streams down. He turns around, tries to elbow Brannock in the face, but again he just sort of drunkenly, like he almost like looks like he drops his tankard, so he bows to pick it up, and then as he comes up his horns catch the orc in the chest and throw him backwards, as it's quite a spectacle of a fight, and the crowd are just loving it, like really going to it. But even then, as the fight diminishes and the loud cheering is going on, you hear somebody kind of call out from the crowd, like, "He's here!" As they point towards the door entrance, and this kind of song, this kind of sea shanty begins kind of picking up as this kind of thumping noise, begins to build up of like, "Oh, the barnacle night, oh, the barnacle night," and they just begin singing this like sea shanty song. As you turn around, Gruff, you see this figure filling the door. They look enormous at first, almost bulbous in their shape, like big round belly, big rounded shoulders. And then as they step into the light and you see them more detailed, you actually see it's a very unusual suit of plate armor, almost done up like an old diving suit. But it's not a diving suit, it's in the style of, and there's like cargo netting with like scabbards and things like that, and old leather belts, and you can see like a big pair of like sturdy seafarer's boots and things like that. An enormous harpoon on like a rope cord around his back, and a heavy looking crossbow with sort of a sealed bolt case almost that can be locked and loaded in as Sir Joran Harper, the Barnacle Knight, enters. He's an older man, probably in his 60s, graying hair, and you see that as he steps in, people come up to him like, Joran, shaking his hand. Brannock kind of like gives him a salute, and he begins taking his armor off, like putting it down clearly on a seat at the bar, which is his, and he begins taking his armor off, and underneath you would recognize the build of a very old sailor. Like, he's athletic, but it's ropey. Like, he's ropey muscles. Like, this isn't thick and burly. Like, the skin is taut and wrinkled, but there's still a power under there. Graying hair, but you see that almost one entire side of his face is just a mess of scars, like crisscrossed, like some sort of horrid sea beast has just ripped it with claws and teeth or something. It's completely rendered that eye unusable, and it's just this, it's quite scary, really. Like, it's a terrible like rip across his face, but he seems to be in good cheer, and although like his mouth kind of curves down where it's been scarred, he still seems to have quite good movement with it. Quickly a big frothing mug of ale is put into his hand as he begins to kind of sip it and sort of wearily endures the attention that he's kind of being given. He takes a seat, and there's no mistaking this guy. Like, you see this man, you're like, that is, and you see that he has the symbol of the Loyal Hounds on like a jacket. It's like a kind of like leather jacket that he has under his armor, kind of like a gambeson, and it's kind of stitched into the collar, and maybe on the back as well. It has like a larger version of the symbol, but you can see like tattoos all up his arms, like sailors' tattoos of some sort of whale, like almost like an armored whale with a giant narwhal horn. But it's massive, and like it's like coiling round his arm, and there's like mermaids, like lusty, big-chested mermaids, and seaweed, and like all sorts of like sea paraphernalia, great shells and things like that, all covering his arms as he begins to sip, kind of grunting. And I'd say that Gruff would also notice, because you have quite a high wisdom, like passive insight and perception, as he sits down, and I think being an older gentleman yourself, like, you see he's like gripping his knee, and he's like massaging it, like almost like digging one of his knuckles into the joint and like pressuring it, like it's as if it's like hurting him, and he's trying to work the muscle, and he's like craning his neck as if it's like giving him grief, and like all of his movements are just quite slow, and there's a grimace to most of his movements, and you see that as he drinks the beer, he takes like a little vial of something and pours it into the drink and sips on that as he begins to make his way.
Gruff would probably wait, for the first wave of people to kind of, go up to him and leave him alone for a minute, and probably wait until there's a beat, like
a lull.
Yeah, before I go and approach.
Yeah, sure.
Hello there. Sorry, I don't mean to disturb you. If this is not a good time, I can go away and come back again.
It's rarely Northern bastard. It's rarely a good time to interrupt a man when he's drinking.
Well, perhaps I can make it sweeter by buying you a drink.
That would be much appreciated, stranger. Aye, I never turn down a free beer.
I'll order from Brannock.
Yeah, it was just like, nod, no problem. Like, happily does that.
Hello, my name is Gruff, and I'm from Tremoro.
And he kind of turns when you say the name. He kind of
hands around to kind of thing. So you're Gruff of Tremorrow.
Oh, you heard of me then?
Sonora Kell wrote to me, sent me a message about you coming.
Oh, well, that makes the next bit a bit easier then.
Said that you might go to Kelscaris, but you might come here. Well, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Yes, I mean, I suppose if we get right down to business straight away, I've been sent here by Senora Kell for, I guess, the next quest on my journey to become a knight.
I know why you're here, Gruffith of Tremor. Take a seat. Let's have a drink together. Do you drink beer?
Oh, aye.
He kind of nods, and Brannick gets one for you as well. I'll say, well, tell me about yourself, Gruffith of Tremor.
Oh, there's not much to say. I'm from a little place called Tremoro. It's just a very small fishing village up in the north. Been there my whole life.
You a fisherman?
Aye, yes, I am. I fish with not cormorants, not in this world.
Ice diver.
Ice divers. And that'll summon Saren to come and sit on my shoulder. Probably not fly around, but just like...
Manifests on the shoulder kind of thing.
This is one of them. She's got a sister called Ira, but I haven't figured out how to summon her yet.
So you're some sort of... You do magic, wizard sort of thing?
Druid. It's sort of new to me, to be... I mean, I feel like I've always had a connection to the land, but it's only really since leaving Iceheart that this connection seems to be growing stronger.
Since you set out on your nightly quest?
Yes, well... I had to wait until there was a good time for me to leave. And I'd always heard of the Loyal Hounds and, from travellers. And their values suited me. And obviously, given that I'm a bit more advanced in my years, I thought this was the best order to join.
Well, you say you had to wait. What changed?
Oh,
It takes a lot for a man to leave a life behind like that. Something must have done. Something must have changed in your life to give you the opportunity to travel across the Empire, seek out some foolish knight's quest.
Well, it was always my dream growing up. I had heard the ballad of Sir Isabel and, when I was a cub, and I just, any time we had travellers come in, I'd ask, do you have any stories about any knights? And just, it always made those hard days on the ocean a lot easier.
Aye, I can imagine, but forgive me. By your age, a man like you gives up on such dreams unless something changes in his life, unless there's something that encourages him to set out. Most folk would just stick to the life they know.
Well, it was duty. Duty to my village, duty to my wife, duty to my family. And recently, I wasn't needed so much for those duties, and my wife encouraged me to go.
Sounds like a fine woman.
Oh, she is. Beautiful she is. She's always been supportive of me, and she said, now is the time to go.
Does she understand that you might die in this pursuit? That many knights, of glorious as their stories may be, many knights lose their lives fighting terrors from the vaults or dealing with bandits and pirates or otherworldly horrors. She knows that, right?
Well, with respect, she married a fisherman. And the sea is not very forgiving, so
Too true.
there was always a risk every morning I went out before the sun rose. Every time I was out in a storm. We live with that risk.
Good. It's good to know. It's nothing more heartbreaking than having to send word to a fellow knight's family that they've passed on. At least with this one, I can know that doing so comes with if the worst were to befall you, I don't have to tell some poor heartbroken woman, see her distraught in tears and everything else. At least there's some expectation of what is to come. Of course, we hope that doesn't happen, but this is the way of things, isn't it? All right. Well, if it truly be your desire to become a Knight of the Loyal Hounds, I'm happy to put you to the test, put you to work. That's what it's all about. There's definitely something. Now, I should tell you, I'm not going to put you on some vague, mysterious mission like Kell does. With me, it's going to be straightforward. No messing about. There's a job needs doing, and we're going to do it.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's finish these first. Clanks the beer with you.
Just on a tangent there. Just noticed you seem a bit sore or anything. Is there anything I can do to help? I have learned some healing magics.
Oh, no, it's very kind of you, Gruffith, but no, I've had healing magic. It's just age. Joints, my bones, there's only so much magic can do. It can't counteract aging. But the Circle of Loyal Hounds, there's many mages and herbalists and things amongst their number, and they've taught me ways to deal with it. Herbal medicine that I can add and drink and helps a lot with the joints, but and a little bit of magic of my own, prayers and that sort of thing to Pyrus and Melee, who, give me strength when I need it, but the pain will never go away. I deal with it every day, and some days it's worse than others, and when I go out and fight or when I'm out sailing, you just have to power through it. And it's part of what gives me a bit of strength now and then, just to persevere. But no, unfortunately, I've tried everything. Magic, potions, rituals, nothing will work. It's just the body can only take so much after so much time. And he you can see as well, this is a man covered in scars. Even glancing at his neck where he's been rubbing, it's like a deep bite mark, like a shark has bitten in, and it's probably ruined nerves and joints and just the way he moves. It's probably that there's basically a form of arthritis or joint pain, and just age has really caught up with him. Despite he's kept himself physically fit, he can't escape the fact that you imagine looking at him, every movement is quite painful for him, but he just perseveres. He just pushes through it to carry on. But yeah, he'll just say, that's kind of you, but nothing much can be done now. But still, there's still always work to be doing. And as one of the more, it's rare in the Circle of Loyal Hounds to have physically active knights like you and I. So there's a lot of work for us when we find it. There's only a few of us that can tackle beasties and monsters and horrors out there. So it's our duty to shoulder that burden. I'm going to be putting you to work in that. You're a fine-bodied man, so you've got to be prepared for this. These types of missions, these types of requests, it's folks like you and me. We're the ones in the order that have to deal with it. So.
Understood. Is it something that I should undertake myself, or is it something that I'm traveling with a group of other adventurers, so I don't know if it's...
We'll get to that, but you'll be welcome to bring people along. But I should tell you that, and I'm happy to accompany you myself, but you will be taking the lead. That's part of it. Think of it as less of a test, more of an evaluation.
Oh, right, okay. Evaluation. I never really did very good at school.
Well, this is the school of... Think of this less as lessons in a classroom and more lessons of life.
Oh, I'm better at that, I think.
So you'll be taking the lead. I want you to make the decisions, plan out how we do it, what's done, give people orders, that sort of thing. And if you wish to bring companions, that's up to you. But that means you also accept the responsibility that if anything happens to them, that's on you, and it's your responsibility.
I mean, that's been the last several months of my life.
Sounds like you'll be perfect for it then, Gruffith. Slaps you on the back.
What happens if the companions don't really listen and get easily distracted by things?
Well,
Shiny things.
Consider the tenets of our order. It's our responsibility to pass wisdom down onto those around us.
I do try, but they don't really listen unless it's in the form of a dead toad.
Well, I'll leave that for you to figure out. How we get I'm less concerned with how we get the job done and making sure the job gets done, but I do want to see how you lead. That's important. You're not one of the eldest members, so if we get new recruits, it'll be up to you to lead them if need be.
All right.
Many of our members are too old to leave their manors or their laboratories, their research places. Many of them are more thinkers than they are doers. So they rely on people like you and me to lead them when there is cause to rally us together. I need to make sure that you're capable of that responsibility.
I like to think I am.
Good. Then you'll do fine. And I take it, he looks at the staff and the armor. He's like, you're used to battle? You've fought beasties and monsters and horrors before?
Oh, yes, we've,
Good.
I've just come from a vault.
Then you'll be perfect. Then you'll not have anything to worry about. But yes. But with that, we will cut to break, and we will come back to this when we get back.
So many opportunities to hard cut to us. I'm so close to getting a hat.
just like no gold left, just like outside
lost it all.
begging. Please, sir, just one gold. Just one.
Snacks!
Yeah. Yeah. I like to imagine that in the movie of Altheya, as they're having that conversation, there is cutaways, silent cutaways, to just like Rowan feverishly putting money into these machines. Yeah, Daisy just like shoveling food into her mouth from like a free snack bar.
I've never been more distracted in my life.
Yeah, Xanthia's just like running between games, like Ophelia, like all the pretty people, like Ophelia's just like looking at, like yeah. But with that, we're going to take a 5-minute break,
Yes.
and we'll be back after that for part 2.
Hell yeah. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Welcome back to part 2 of Altheya, the Dragon Empire, everybody. Our heroes have been enjoying some lovely, off schedule time, enjoying some gambling in the Lavender Garden.
That's right.
Enjoying some betting games and some 9 Mages, a strategic placement game. Meanwhile, Gruff has been waiting in the Bull on the Beach bar and has now met Sir Joran Harper, the Barnacle Knight, and has met him and has begun discussions about a future knight's quest. And that is where we pick things back up. So, Joran, you all right? Yeah. You done?
No, I don't. I think Rhiannon.
You want to let it out?
I'm alright.
Yeah.
Put your hands in your mouth for a minute. Wait, no. Yeah, put your hands in your mouth and then...
What? What's happening?
Oh, you're
Briefly, we were the 3 monkeys there, because Rhi had her hands in her eyes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just
I should-
entertaining.
Yeah, it's just entertaining.
That's content.
That's content, baby. That's content. Back in the Bull on the Beach, you are sat with Sir Joran Gruff as the two of you are conversing about, this, your sort of lives together, not lives together, but your lives thus far. He would turn around to you and say, so, the task I have in mind for you is straightforward. No mystery, no figuring it out, no justification. It's quite simple. Part of our job, as you know, as the tenants, is to protect the weak, the infirm, the vulnerable. And there have been attacks along the coast and some of the isles recently. 2 champions of the embered goddess Ojanya have been attacking ships and islanders, villages, that sort of thing. They are... We don't know much. We've had scattered reports from a few survivors of the attacks, eyewitnesses who witnessed it, managed to escape or flee. We know that they are powerful creatures of the deep sea, humanoid-like hybrids, some form. We need to hunt them down and eliminate them. Simple as that. They've got their own beasties and minions with them, so we may have to fight through them to get to them. They may not even be together. They may have split up. But my task to you, Gruffeth, Knight Errant, is to slay these 2 champions of Ojanya and protect the people of the coast and the Suncrest Isles.
Right. Have they been coming to land, or will this be out on the water?
They've been attacking island settlements out in the Suncrest Isles. There's an isle just to the south of us, Two Peaks Island. They've attacked a village called Iridia there, but these creatures have been seen along the western coast heading towards a little village here along the main coast called Netting on Sea. They've also been spotted in a bay on the opposite side of Two Peaks Isle to Iridia. They've been spotted around the area, but we don't know exactly where they are, where they can be found. That's part of your job, is to figure out and find these creatures and slay them.
Right. I've had some experience with the Ember Goddess, so maybe that.
With Ojanya?
Yes. No. No, I haven't. I have heard of the Ember, though. I've heard that somewhere. I need to think about it.
Is this in character? Is this Kim speaking now at this
Probably
point?
a bit of Kim as well.
Yeah. So yeah, just to remind you,
Sure, we heard the Embered somewhere.
you have the Embered is so Belaine or Janya and another one called Nessus are the three gods. They were once gods of Altheya, like Pyrrhus and Melee.
So
they were
it's Belaine.
Belaine you've encountered before. And the Embered were gods who were killed by the Proto-Magi. Sovereign resurrected them with a fragment of themselves, but they came back twisted and corrupted and were intent on wiping out life, and were hateful. They were fueled by like hatred and, they are bad news. And I think being a fisherman, you would be very familiar with Ojanya, because Ojanya is the Embered. She was a goddess of the seas, but when she became Embered, she was driven by Pyrrhus and Melee to hide in the darkest depths of the ocean, where not even the other gods could penetrate.
Can one spell?
Huh?
Can one spell that?
Ojanya, yes. Let me double check my own wiki notes,
Barely knew her.
because
Don't
I've
smile at
been
yourself.
lazy about
I see you
spelling it properly in
smirking.
my notes.
I'm not smirking, no. I don't laugh at my own jokes.
Your default state is a smirk.
Yeah.
You came out of the womb like that.
Just smirking.
Just smirking.
This
So-
kid's smug.
Ojanya is Ojanya, Ojanya, also known as the Maw that dwells in darkness,
Ojanya's fine. Ojanya's
also known as Mother Maw as well.
That's cool.
Often depicted as a giant shark with a thunderstorm inside its maw, or a shark-like mermaid wearing armor of ship's debris and sailors' bones.
Oh, the sailor's bones bit. We need some bones.
We do need many a bone.
Yes, and Ojanya, before becoming Embered, before she was corrupted, was a calm, peaceful woman who created the oceans and the rivers and things like that. Created like the much of the weather and clouds and things like that. Much of what you would associate with the sea life and things like that. But since becoming Embered, has become a sort of twisted reflection of themselves. And you would know that, there are horrid things out in the deep.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, we don't want to go too far out.
Yes, and that's, in fact, Ojanya is one of the reasons that sea travel between continents is very dangerous. Not just because the tides are very unpredictable and very powerful. Out on the ocean, the waves get so high, it's like you're being in a storm most of the time. But also Ojanya's children, the children of the deep, will attack ships and swarm them and try and kill them. You probably would have been warned on this, Ophelia, coming over. And I would even say that for Ophelia, there was a battle on the ship as you were coming into Ilmera where you had to fight off these horrid, fish creatures from the deep that tried to attack the ship. And, you and your undead, cadre from Osseous probably were expecting this and fought them off, basically. But it's dangerous, and most ships don't survive when they do it. So yeah, Ojanya is sort of known to you.
Well, most of the horror stories that come from Gruff's villages are based around
Yes.
the horrors of the deep.
Yes.
And I feel like a lot of the told stories in the evenings are like, oh, I saw in the deep there, in the deep of the night.
Yeah.
Giant tentacles.
Yeah, all of that kind of stuff. Imagine the worst, anglerfish and very Cthulhu-esque and stuff like that. It's very kind of that kind of
Those giant anglerfish from Outer Wilds.
Yes,
They
the giant
fuck me up
anglerfish.
No,
so
we
bad.
don't have to. No, we don't have to do that.
They fuck me up real bad.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
That's
That's what's out
not
there.
going in.
That's what's out there.
I can't remember which expansion it's in, but if you want to imagine a sort of visual indication, there was a part of World of Warcraft where you went into an underworld, a Viking underworld, and Hell was depicted as this, and she had half a shipwreck as her armor, and she was seaweed hair flowing behind her and stuff like that. Very cool.
Just who? Sorry.
Ojanya, but yes.
Oh, you mean hell? For
Oh no.
Oh, from World of Warcraft.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. It's your kind of vibe for sure.
I'm now googling.
But yes, so that and this is all common knowledge to people who are
Yeah.
from Ilmera and the Dragon Empire. So you would know most of this. Ojanya is bad news.
So the Embered, yes, we've had experience of Belaine.
Ah, yes. The worm. The what was it? Because Belaine has a nickname as well. Yeah. The worm who crawls, that's yes. Can't say I've had much encounter with Belaine and their minions, because I tend not to go too far inland these days. Don't go to mountains and mines and that sort of thing. But Ojanya, I've dealt with creatures
like them before. Quite often, some horrid beastie from the depths comes up to attack ships, and we're dispatched, myself or other sailors and things like that will be dispatched to go and hunt them down. And even when I was a boy, when I was a Colossi hunter, you had to deal with those kinds of things all the time.
Right, any advice for dealing? Am I allowed to ask for advice?
Not from me, I'm going to say. If you want to go, I would recommend that if you want to spend some time before heading out learning here in Wave Meet and trying to research things like that, by all means, I think that sounds very wise, but I'm not going to help you in that regard. Now, if you need my pike, you need my hands on the sails and things like that, of course, I'm here to help. But you take the lead on this, and that means doing your own research and everything else.
Understood, Sir Harper. Oh, I'm looking forward to this one.
Aye, well, good. These things, I should make it clear, these champions of Ojanya, there won't be an easy fight. These are no joke. These will be empowered by the goddess herself, divine champions of her will, along with who knows what beasties they are able to conjure and bring forth with them. This will be a difficult fight. Probably not just one either. Probably, I imagine that these two champions have split themselves up. They won't be together. They'll probably try to cause commotion as much as they can, which means we're going to have at least 2, maybe more fights on our hands.
And you're saying it's only recently they've started causing trouble, or is this historic?
No, this is about, they started about a week ago. I started getting reports of them, and by the time I investigated it further, it wasn't clear exactly who was doing it and what was going on until I began to investigate further. Maybe a week and a half.
So something's changed recently then?
Or it could just be that Ojanya's sent these things up. I mean, if they come from the deep, deep ocean, it takes, it's have to be sent up from somewhere. All I know is that there's no negotiation, there's no attempt to redeem these creatures. They are born of evil and hate. These will kill indiscriminately. They destroy without thinking. There's no compassion to be had. They are servants of their divine creator. And Ojanya has no love or pity or mercy for those of us here on Altheya. I do have the only other piece of information I can give you is based on the eyewitness reports of these things. Locals and myself and a few of the other sailors, there's a few nicknames. We've given at least the 2 champions nicknames. We've been calling one of them Doomclaw and the other Coral Song. Doomclaw is a hulking, cancrenous humanoid. It's got a big saw-toothed sword and an enormous crushing claw like a crab's. The other has a sort of feminine element to it, with a humanoid face and almost jellyfish-like hair, wreathed in coloured seaweeds, and creates magic with a haunting, otherworldly voice.
Right. Enchanting, is she?
Not necessarily. Seems more like, not like I've encountered a siren before. Not like that. More like, how, I don't know if you've encountered a wizard or a mage, when they cast spells, they gesture and point and things like that.
I'm familiar.
This one casts spells, but sings to do so.
Right, okay.
And from the description, it kind of almost sounds a bit like when Rowan uses music to cast, there's probably some element of being bardic almost to her.
Maybe some way to silence her then.
Definitely think about that tactically. And like I said, the last attack was on an island village to the south. It's about a day and a half sail on Two Peaks Island, a village called Iridia. But they've also been sightings of these creatures along the western coast, heading towards Netting-on-Sea, which is to the west.
Right, okay.
And also in the bay on Two Peaks Isle, which is on the opposite side to Iridia.
Gruff is probably writing this all down in a really scrappy, beaten up notebook.
That's
His
fine.
little spectacles perched on his nose.
Yes. He will say to you, now I can't say that there's a time limit, but the longer we take, the more likely these things are to strike and kill again.
Absolutely.
The last attack was a few days ago. They may be gearing up to do another attack soon, so the sooner we can take care of them, the better. But I'd leave this all in your hands, Gruff. If anything that happens now, that's on you.
Right.
So if you want to prepare, if you need to gather supplies or hire mercenaries or gather these companions of yours, I leave it into your timeline how you manage that.
Companions, yes. They went to the Lavender Gardens.
Oh, aye. I'm not surprised. It's one of the more popular places here in Wavemeet.
I think I'll go and gather them now and send them the news. You know, it sounds very important and we need to get on this straight away. So hopefully they're in fine fettle and we can get started on this immediately.
Well, the sun's gone down now. I wouldn't want to be sailing on the sea at night. So at least we can't leave any earlier than the morning. So go and gather your friends and have a chat with them and speak about what to do. And then perhaps in the morning we can set sail and begin looking into it all.
Yes, that sounds like the wisest course of action. If I could take your leave, Sir Jorah.
Of course. Oh, please, I don't stand on any of that ceremony nonsense. Just Joran will be fine. But you do as you need to fit. I'll be here. I'll wait for you in the morning. I won't weigh anchor until I know that what you want to do.
Just if you could indulge me a moment. Why do they call you the Barnacle Knight?
Well, it's just an old nickname. Just, they say that it's because I'm so stubborn I cling on to anything.
Sounds about right. My wife calls me a miser.
I can't say that it's an undeserved name. I am quite stubborn when I set my mind to something. I'm also, hard to shift in battle.
I was about to agree with you on that, apart from the shifting in battle, but yes, I've been known to be quite stubborn as well.
You'll find if you become a fully fledged knight, Sir Gruffith, once you've had a few endeavours under your belt, nicknames, people love to give knights nicknames.
Well, I've been called an oath keeper.
Sounds like a good name.
And what did they call me? What did the hairy people call me? They call me something.
It might be that your name's not come up in yet, but in time it probably will.
It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Like, having these honourable names, it's a bit...
Well, I don't know if the Barnacle Knight is an honourable name. It's more of a bloody nickname.
Stands out, though.
Nah, it's not bad. But now, I'm going to finish this beer. And he kind of trains. You go about your business.
Well, thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you very soon.
Aye.
And yeah, Gruff will stride out towards the Lavender Gardens with great purpose.
Okay.
Eager to catch up with his friends, who are no doubt in a good fine fettle and sound of mind.
Rowan, it's time to stop. You've spent all of your gold on this thing. You haven't won in so many spins.
What do you mean?
You haven't won you haven't got any more chips.
I'm up.
You're up.
I'm up 38.
Really? Okay, I
Down
take
to
it back.
2 gold.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Only 2 gold remaining.
Well, I could get. I'm so. What's in those drinks?
How much
I
have you
asked for
had?
water.
I don't think. No, I think there's a little alcohol in there. Yeah, you've been. How much have you had?
Why are you crying?
Rowan, it's okay.
Maybe I did too many slots.
But you said you're up. You're up.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I got the hat.
Well, maybe we should just call it a day.
Maybe one more would do, though. You?
Well, I was gonna say I'm 1 chip away from having my own hat. But if you have it, if you have some, I can.
38.
38.
Does that make it?
How much was the jacket? How many do you have?
It's like 300.
What?
The jacket's like 300.
Oh, I thought you said you had 300.
No.
I have like 2.
2?
Yes.
All this time you gained 2?
Well, I'm better at the other game, the crowns and daggers thing. I think that's more my speed.
No, yeah, you were very, very good at that.
Yes.
Yeah, I was terrible. 2 hands it took to
Thank you.
eliminate me.
Yeah, luck things, I don't know. I don't think the Grey Father smiles fondly upon me when it comes to luck.
As you guys are chatting, you see coming out of one of the side doors, which is marked as... it has like a very stylized mask, and it just says Court of Masks. And there's several of them down the corridor. One of these doors opens, and a group of about 8 They look like they all know each other, kind of like guards, like off-duty guards come out, and one of them's just like, I can't believe you. I can't believe you, like, lied to me about that. He's like, that's the game, man. Like, you know, what'd you want from me? Like, we were supposed to be on a team. Well, we weren't on a team. And it's just like they're having, like, an argument as they go out, and, like, one of them is just like, one of them comes out, like, really smugly. They're like, oh, shut up. No, I wondered, like, really sort of, like, smugly, like, you just got that bullshit roll. It's bullshit. Like, there's no, like, can't believe that. So they should remove that from the game. It shouldn't work. It's really dumb. It's really, really dumb. And they all sort of like go off together, like clearly having had an argument. And you can see that inside the room, it almost looks like a duke's palace, like a kind of like cartoony pastiche, like royal courtroom. Like stone walls, fake tapestries, that kind of thing. A big throne in the middle, and there's actually racks of like costumes, like kind of like fake little sort of noble clothes that you can put on, and like little hats and princess hats and veils and things like that.
Well,
That was pretty fun.
Do you want to continue the story, or are we playing this game? Because I want to play the game.
I mean, you could say it technically is the game.
Did we
game
just
with
lose the
winning.
game?
Shut up.
It does look very, very fun. Now we should go back to Gruff, but that does look very, very
The
fun.
costumes are adorable.
They do look nice. They do look
I
so
want to
nice.
wear a cape.
You
We
want to
can say that Gruff can turn up at any point now. As you have been here gambling and playing
Just
games. You
one
did some
game.
trading beforehand as well.
What's one game?
just one very
It'll
quick.
be like
game.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
tops.
2 minutes, and then we're out.
And then we're out. No more gambling. No more spending any gold.
And we get to put costumes on.
I'll steal one person's chip, and then I can get a second hat.
Huh?
What?
What?
You only need how many?
Let's do.
How many chips do you
I
have?
have 59. I'm one shy.
I gave you 38.
Oh, you did. Oh,
You would watch that group of guards that you saw as they're like
spending money again.
you can see that there is an attendant with them
gonna spend more money.
who's dressed kind of similarly to the other attendants of the Lavender Garden, but has these almost wizardy purple robes and is kind of accompanying them. And they get to the ticket counter and he's like, "Oh well, congratulations on your win to the usurper team. Here are your prizes." And they get like these kind of fake gold crowns, and like they get those as like a little prize. And of course,
Okay, now-
our jester, our victorious jester, and to you, and it prevents like a jester's like
my God.
rod with a little jester thing on the top.
Oh, yes.
Daisy has been actually spending.
I
money
just
on the
spent
swap,
10
by the way.
gold.
Okay.
I got 3 6s.
3 6s. 6, if I'm correct, is the star. So star. Do. Like it lights up
does that noise?
little
What's that?
fireworks. Like illusory fireworks.
That's fire.
6. So,
Everyone get down!
You get immediately teleport to the Twin Pits.
The worst.
So you got 3 6s, yes? So triple 6 is 18, and then plus the modifier bonus. 36 fortune tokens!
Okay,
What is that noise?
I've rolled twice so far, and I've got another 4 from my double 4. So that's 38 in 2 rolls.
Where's
It'll be
Daisy?
40, 36 plus 4.
40 in
Wait.
2 in.
You just see like Daisy's there, and like they're forming, and the little cup that it normally spills
I ran
into,
out!
it's like
I ran
filling
out!
out like, oh!
Help!
I thought you said no more gold. No more gold.
I only put a little bit in. I put 2 coins in. How much did you spend? You got so many 2 gold. I put 2 gold in.
2 gold?
Yeah.
With
Keep
that?
going.
You're up. Come on.
You're blessed.
So I imagine that this is the point that Gruff, you walk in, and around these like slot machines, basically, which you're like the bloody like they're clever toad
think I
machines.
used it.
You see the group of them as like this thing is going off, and they're like, "Good more!" Like a
I
Daisy.
think it's like I hear,
Another
but then
4.
my
Okay.
ears prick up and I hear the word gold.
Yeah.
Spend more gold. And I'm just like, oh bloody hell.
It's okay. Gruff can wait.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
Gruff can do what now?
Hi, Gruff.
7.
Daisy, stop. Daisy. We have been having,
Daisy's not stopped. Daisy's like.
That's all I've done though.
Okay.
we have been
I've done
having
all
just the
things.
most average
So-
time here
Oh,
without
we
you.
were
So
just about
average.
to leave.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was that.
51 tokens.
9 more, you get a hat.
I beat Sam.
9 more? That's what, like 2 gold? You get a hat.
I've got more than that.
Oh, there you
That's on
go.
this-
Oh,
that's
just
on
in
this-
that little run.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. You get a hat.
Hell yeah.
That's a really nice hat you got there, Owen.
Thank you very much for noticing.
Quite fetching.
He won it. He
won it.
with skill.
You do have a decision to make though now, Rowan. Because you can't wear your lantern helmet and your hat at the same time.
The lantern helmet's in my sack. Sure.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Put it away.
So I've got 78 tokens.
That's enough for a hat.
That is enough for a hat.
It is.
There might be other things.
What else is there?
A little lovely hand towel with like an embroidered LG. That is 50 tokens. What else?
I was burning to 60, and I could have had a hand towel.
A fan, 80 tokens. It's like a hand fan, but it's got a minor illusion enchantment that when you wave it, there's like a dancing guy and girl, like in the outfits of the Lavender Garden. They kind of dance when you wave the fan.
Shit.
Well, I don't have enough.
Right, just so I can catch up really fast.
Yes.
Xanthias, tell me what happened, and then I'll
I'm
figure
gonna get
it
the
out.
hat.
Okay.
I have a hat.
Well,
Go to the ticket counter and buy it and get a hat.
we just saw all of the exciting games that they were presenting here at this place.
Strategizing. Learning.
Strategize.
Rolling.
There was a game. You would love this. It's called 9 Mages. The rules are far too
You should play
complicated
it,
to
Gruff.
explain right now.
I think you'd be very good
But
at it.
you would be very good at it. You would love it. It's a
it would
game
be
of
cool.
strategy. Honestly, I think in my next combat encounter, I will have the strategic ability.
I think
to...
you should play Gruff and show him how to play.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I can't take the stream pressure. I'm a backseat gamer. I'm the worst.
It's okay. We have a plan actually. This was all, let's say, research for
Yes.
our tavern. We're going to take all these games back. I've never seen anything
tavern.
like this in Cauldron. We can set up a 9 Mages board.
Have they got any timber around here?
No, that was a very local game.
Well, timber.
Very
No, I
local.
don't
You know
think.
when I was playing in Colville?
Oh no, I haven't seen
Quite
anyone
good at
playing that. They do have a game actually that I think we should all try out.
There's costumes and all sorts. It looks really fun.
Yes.
Right, first 2 questions.
There's prizes.
2 questions.
Yes.
Please.
Please, Gruff, please.
Come on, join us.
2 questions.
Okay. Yes. The answer to both is yes.
He's looking around at all 4 of you, and he looks at you. No, you won't know. No, Rowan won't know. Daisy.
Uh-oh.
Daisy. How much money have they all spent?
I can
I don't know
literally
about
lick the
them,
air.
but I only spent 17 gold and I got more tokens than everyone.
Well done. Xanthias.
How much have I spent? Is that the question?
I gave him gold.
Yes.
Right, where did you get gold from?
What? Well,
From Xanthias and Rowan.
Ophelia entered a game and actually won gold.
I did.
Came out up.
And I gave Xanthias some of the gold back.
Yes,
Isn't
because
that
I
nice?
paid for
Rowan
the
spent a
entrance
lot.
fee. Yeah,
Oh, I need the toilet.
Rowan?
Something's by. I run.
Right. I have the answers I need.
A lovely attendant comes by, Gruff. Would sir care for any drinks or any snacks? Complimentary, of course.
No, thank you. Oh, actually, I'll take the snacks.
free,
Thank you.
Well, why are you here, by the way? I thought you were still waiting for the Barnacle Night.
I've met him.
Really? Okay, well, no, that is very exciting. I'm sorry we weren't there.
He's magnificent.
Really?
He's a real knight's knight.
Yeah?
Scarred, battle ready.
Did you get a hat?
Yeah.
Wait,
Keep telling me the
I'm
story.
the only one who hasn't got a hat.
Well, I keep telling the story. I'm just going to buy the hat real quick.
Poor Gruff.
It's just my life's work, that's all. Left my wife.
Why is it called the Barnacle Night?
Yeah, yeah.
Turns out it's just a nickname.
Oh, just
But
a nickname.
why?
Oh.
I don't know. He didn't really. Oh, because he's really stubborn, and he's really hard to shift in battle. You know, like a barnacle, you get on shit. No, you're all landlubbers.
No, I don't know what a Barnacle
I've been on a boat.
Oh, you have, haven't you?
Yes, I
you
have,
sailed
yes.
over. Right.
Terrifying.
That might. Ooh. That might actually come in good stead.
That's good. Can I have the one at the very, very back at the top?
I left my wife
That
for
hat
this.
up there.
I left my wife.
The hat at the
I'm
very
listening,
top.
Gruff, I'm
Can I take
listening.
my village?
I don't have a hat to buy, so I'm listening.
Gets like a wheeled ladder.
Rowan's in the distance,
life
like
left behind.
pointing at Daisy and
Oh,
is
Gruff,
doing
I have free tokens for you, by the way. I did a mage hand on the
pointing his head.
on the thing. It was Rowan's idea.
Right,
so you have
you
free.
keep that.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, you keep that. I'm not interested.
I have 3 more tokens.
As you see the guy that was reaching for the hat, Xanthias, Idias wanted has fallen off the
Oh
ladder.
no! Oh,
It's like my back! Ah!
it's really weird. This has happened twice.
Roll 7.
I'll go over and I'll cast healing. I'm gonna cast healing word on him.
Sorry, Gruff, I am listening. It's just I was trying to get the hat and then they fell.
I don't have healing word. I
He
cast,
looks up at you and says, "Your hat, sir!"
Oh, thank you, and the tokens for.
I cast
Okay.
cure wounds on him.
Oh. That's very kind of you, sir. Thank
I'm
you.
sorry for my children. No, not my children.
I am listening. It's just we
No,
had
yeah.
we spent all
What did I
evening
just say?
trying to. Ophelia was on a boat.
It might be useful because it sounds like you're going to put us on a boat, and I'm not crazy about it, but I'm listening.
And Barnacle Knight doesn't shift in combat.
All right, question number 2. Where did Rowan get money from?
Hey, it's me, Rowan.
I've connected to Rowan telepathically because he was signaling me.
Who gave money to
Gruff see me
Rowan?
right now? I didn't need the toilet.
Yeah,
Gruff's staring right at you.
he's looking right at you.
Put the hat a little bit further down.
He can still see you if you have
Has
the
he
hat on.
forgotten about the money thing yet?
No, he's actually. Yes,
But where? So where?
So I think
I'm going to change my name.
You went to a pawn shop,
see
didn't
you.
you?
we did. Yes. Oh, we actually got some good deals from there
What
as
did
well.
he sell? What did he sell to get money?
The ruby.
He sold the ruby, right? How much money?
I spent it all on gown.
He sold the,
He
yeah, he sold
he gave Ophelia half of it though.
the, yeah.
Rowan, he's asking all about the details.
How much did he give you?
Umbrella.
He gave me 50.
50. So right, he got 100 gold.
Yeah. But then Ophelia entered the game and came out.
Which I gave
But
to
Rowan's just been playing this game.
Yes. He got a.
It's made by the same people as the Clever Toad. We can't blame the boy.
Oh, the other charlatans, the ZZZ.
Yeah.
Right.
Look, it's on the side here.
Bloody hells.
Did you see a really ugly bird, man? That's one of the images.
Bloody hell, this is the ugliest bird man I've ever seen in my life.
Horrific, isn't it? I don't know why that symbol is on there.
So
The rest of them are
grumpy.
kind of like ordinary
scary.
symbols.
I actually feel like I'm regurgitating my lunch from looking at this.
I don't want it to come up as a one ever because I really
Gruff
don't
knows
like it.
birds.
I know birds.
That is a disgusting bird.
Hideous
horrendous
bird.
bird.
Disgusting.
Whoa, are you guys talking about the birdie? I love that bird. It's very, very cute.
I mean, it's fucking look at it.
Hideous.
Anyway,
You
now that we're not talking about money anymore.
How much money do you have left?
Rowan, do you need the toilet?
Oh, is that the time?
Do you know what? You're not my children. It doesn't matter. Are you staying here? Because in the morning, I have a quest.
In the morning. Oh well, in that case, if there's a game
But-
right there, yes.
Huh?
Well, I have to be ready for it. And I would rather like it if you all helped. But, you know, this is serious. Very serious. Not just for me. There are people's lives in danger
Oh,
But we set out tomorrow.
in the morning. But I would like it if you could be in good health.
Oh,
Well
we haven't
rested.
been. I just been eating a bunch of snacks.
Rowan
I'm
had a
good.
few drinks.
Rowan had his
I didn't know it
drink.
was
Not
water.
impoverished.
He's not.
Because we might need supplies.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
I can win it back.
I've still got plenty of
I've
money.
still got over 400 gold.
100.
I told you. I'm more sensible.
I'm extraordinarily
Right,
sensible.
focus.
Yes.
You could go by that ring.
I don't want to, look, I don't want to disturb your night. If you want to spend your night here, but do you want me to tell you of the quest
Yes.
and then you can go
I'd
play
love
your
to hear about the
games?
quest.
Yes, tell me everything.
You know what? This quest would be told so epically in costume.
I think we should focus
Okay, focusing.
because Gruff said lives are at risks, and that feels like focus time.
That's very true.
Mateo comes back. He's just like, guys, you won't believe it.
What is it?
He's got the hat on.
You got the hat too!
Hey!
Yes, me too!
Hi, gang! Oh, hello there, Gruff. Hello!
Ophelia, I have 18 tokens. If we can make the rest of it, we can get you a hat.
I have like
to win them.
I gave you 38.
So what's going on, chaps?
37, Ophelia.
What's going
Like
on?
it.
Very serious talk right now, Mateo. Hero talk.
Oh, well.
Yes.
Would you like to be involved, actually?
You need Deadeye on board, don't you?
You are the best
Oh,
of us.
yes, you're the best.
Indeed.
Gruffith, please.
Your eyes are the deadest.
It's not until show.
Oh, you just keep. Is that your new
It's a
thing?
signal.
Just pointing at your eyes and okay.
I like it.
Well, if you keep doing it, okay, that's fine. Keep doing it.
I'm
not so keen on that one. I like the pointing one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, no winking.
No.
No winking, thank you. Anyway,
Gruff, tell us about the quest.
Should we find a corner or something?
Yeah,
so we're
right.
not just
There's a
blocking
table
the-
right
It's like
through
a
those
palace. Right there.
Why is it just like a palace?
I think it's just a meeting chamber.
yeah.
There is an attendant stood there in his robes who is like, if you go to move it, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, this is a games room only. It's not for public use.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah,
well, we could play
while
the
we're here.
game whilst.
No!
Okay,
Let's go
serious.
sit. I mean, there's one by the window over there. Maybe we can just get some fresh air a little bit.
I'll tell you what, you go sit down there. I'll grab drinks for everybody.
That sounds
Thank
wonderful,
you.
actually.
Just
yes.
water. for
Any
me,
snacks? Water?
I
Snacks.
got this bowl of whatever that lady gave me.
Oh, they've got much better than that, Gruff. No, leave it to Matteo. I'll go work the old Matteo Deadeye charm.
He knows what he's doing.
He really is the best of us.
He
isn't
really is the best.
He really is.
Wonder if he's got good bones.
That's a very good question.
I'm just saying.
He's quite handsome. He's quite a handsome guy. He's
Does that
quite
translate to
athletic.
handsome
Well, he's
bones?
he's quite an athletic build. Like he's probably like 6 foot. He's kind of got like decent broad shoulders. But
saying he's already
he goes over
well-educated.
and he is like chatting up all of the like people with like drinks and stuff. He's just chatting them up and like blah, 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 blah. He's like, and then like they sneak him like a bottle of like nice stuff from behind the bar and he's like and he's like going and getting like all the food like he's going up to the buffet chatting to them and then like he gets a fresh like pot of stuff brought out and he's like he just takes the whole thing and he brings it all over to the table.
Best of us.
Very resourceful.
Okay, let's hear it. So,
Okay.
setting off tomorrow. I know that much.
Right, so this comes under the first tenet of the Knights of the Loyal Elms.
Okay.
And that is to protect the weak, the vulnerable, and the infirm.
Xanthius, yeah.
Well,
No, not
Similar.
Basically, there has been several attacks on villages around here in the last couple of weeks, on an island called Iridia, and on the west coast near Netting on the Sea, by 2 deep sea creatures who are champions of the Embered Goddess. I've written it down. Ojanya.
Oh.
well,
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of her?
Well, I've heard terrible tales. When I was sailing across to Elmira, there's all kinds of monsters coming out of the deep. We had to fight some of them off on the way here, and a couple of them mentioned Ojanya and all kinds of tales of horrible fish and creatures and beasts, and it didn't sound very nice at all.
Well, it turns out 2 of her champions are here. And they're killing people. They're attacking the villages. And Sir Joran has set me the task of stopping them.
okay, they're on land.
Hopefully.
And if not?
Well, I imagine we will need to sail out to these islands to investigate. There's very little information at the moment. Well, really, I've been given the task of leading the mission to investigate, to find where they've gone, to track them down, and to kill them.
Mateo's just like wide-eyed listens to this. He's like, now that sounds like a bloody good story. I want to witness Sir Gruffith slaying these beasts of Ojanya, these champions of evil. What a great story for me to pen. What an amazing tale I could write, or song.
Dangerous, though.
I'm
I'd be with all of you.
I'm not doing this for glory.
No, of course you're a knight. You're doing this to save and protect people. But I can make it sound glorious.
With all greatest respect, you are the best of us, Deadeye.
It's true.
But I don't need glorifying. Like I need to save these people.
Well, think about
But
all the-
also, if you came along, I'd be responsible for your life, and this is a very dangerous mission.
Right, I
I
see.
know you were handy against those that shark bugger, but this is going to be a lot worse than that.
Worse than that thing.
Yes, these are deep sea creatures,
All right, maybe I will step out.
champions of the Embered.
Mateo,
My friend.
I proposed an offer to you.
Yes.
Have you ever collabed with another bard?
Never. Solo act my whole life.
Do you want to?
With you? Anybody else? No. With you, my friend? Maybe.
I take my hat off and put it by my heart.
He takes it out.
The hat thing, guys, come on, stop rubbing it in.
We need to get a feel of your hat.
Yeah.
We'll
work together.
I'll get the info,
The juicy info.
and then we will.
But it will be humble, honest, sincere. No glorifying, just a true tale of a knight doing his duty.
You can trust me, Gruffus.
Oh, obviously I trust you. I could actually use both of your insights now, actually. Matteo, I could use your insights and you, Rowan. One of the champions is called Coral Song. And apparently she sings to cast her magic. Sounds like I've seen you both.
Yes, I mean, there's a type of bards. We conjure magic through powerful words, ancient words, words of creation. Sometimes just through the heart, really. But yes, music can be a channel for arcane power.
So I guess is there a way to stop that? You know, give us the advantage?
Stop them speaking, stop them singing. Similar to how you might stop anyone casting a spell.
Oh, well, do we need to hear it to...
I wasn't sure if I asked if she was an enchantress type, but Sir Jordan said it wasn't like a siren or anything like that. So I don't think we need to cover our ears.
I can do spells through my sostenuto
Okay.
that, even if you heard it or not, the spell effect will still
Well,
I see.
exist.
So we're not putting...
I think it sounds like you should expect her to be able to use magic.
Yes, and it just comes from singing.
Yes, but there's likely is some of her spells might be enchantments or illusions. That tends to. They say that the tutors of magic say that music and the art of the bard lends itself to the types of magic like enchantment and illusion and transformation. They tend to be synonymous in conjuration as well. No, I can't summon a bolt of lightning with my music, but I can make somebody appear different, or I can charm someone, or I can manifest something out of the ether. So maybe perhaps prepare for something like that.
Good. See, you're helping with information.
Really is the best.
I am pleased to be of service.
Daisy, you have your hand up.
Yeah. I think since we've had a couple of instances where it's been mentioned that we might have to not hear things,
Yes,
we should look for some proper ear protection for those instances that we can just have on our persons.
I'm not entirely sure. As I said, Sir Jordan said they're not an enchantress.
But it might be useful for general
But
life
it could
things.
be useful for general
The
life.
slot machines are particularly loud.
They were quite loud.
So in particular,
I've got tinnitus now.
we need some money not spent on slot machines.
I'm not spending more on my... I got lots of money.
I've got
I would
plenty.
I would never do it again.
No, he'll never do it again.
I mean, I don't think you physically
I
can.
can't. I'm
no.
out of
Also, Daisy's right. I don't think coffee beans are the best idea for
No.
I mean, I didn't even have that.
protection. No, we just
I
have
didn't
like
have any
dirt, I think.
protection.
I think we should have something...
Corks were pretty good.
Corks make sense. I mean, just in case, it's worth it. I mean, you
Wait a
said
second.
It's a good precaution that we could...
I had 2 hats.
Well, maybe tonight I can go and ask around and see what I can commission.
But you said you fought them, Ophelia, or something like that.
I have travelled across the deep ocean, and I have seen what horrors
Incredible feat.
can
Yeah,
leap out.
you probably would have fought like some awful tentacled, sort of beaked creature that sort of came aboard, and then these humanoids that were, anglerfish heads, and then like humanoid ghoulish like bodies that scrambled up like webbed claws trying to strike you. That's probably what you thought of.
Horrible.
You remember that Sir Joran said a word about one of them, about Doomclaw. He said that it was a cancrenous humanoid, which cancrenous is to be like crab-like.
Yeah, I haven't even gotten around to talking about the other one.
Yeah.
So
yes.
that's Coral Song. The other one is called Doomclaw.
That's
Sounds very friendly.
yeah.
So
What if they can be talked down?
they've been. Oh no, the Barnacle Knight said there's absolutely no diplomacy to be had.
Yeah, no,
with these two.
yeah.
And unfortunately, it is a straight up. We're going to have to kill them.
Knowing the end, but yeah.
This one is humanoid with a sawtooth sword, a huge claw, and has been described as cancrenous.
Like a.
I'm not entirely sure. I was hoping someone here would say something, and I'd be like,
To be crab-like.
Right.
"You really are the best of us." Have I told you
Really
that?
I'm very eloquent.
Okay. Oh, I don't
Cancrenous.
like
Crab.
That
Crab.
sounds
Okay, so
horrible.
I mean.
Sounds like a humanoid crab.
I mean, we have seen the shark thing, and I feel like it's just going to be worse. than those things.
Well, I must stress these are champions of Orania. Now, Ojanya. Rowan, I don't want to upset you.
Nothing can upset me more than the losses I've faced today.
Right, well, I was going to bring up that we fought, well, you've encountered an Embered before. Remember Belaine?
Oh, that's way worse.
So, this is Belaine's, I suppose, sister, Ojanya.
Blaine's got a sister?
Well, there's 3 of them.
Really?
Not a sister in terms of blood, but in what they've become and what they...
Trio of bad gods.
Oh, the other Embered, sorry, I think I said Nessus, it's Nihilus. Nyless. And they're known as the Slithering Sickness.
We don't have to
They sound
ever include
great.
them, do we? Or any of
They
them?
should form a band.
They should.
Sounds like me 2 weeks ago.
We're the Embered.
It does, though. I do think of that every time you say it.
But these
So-
are champions of Ojanya, okay, so
But
not...
I feel like with every chance of meeting a champion, there is a chance of meeting the goddess behind them, because we did
That's
when
true,
we very
yeah.
first met. Remember in that mine, that was full of embers. There were creatures of Belaine. We felt her presence there, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I must ask you, my friends, this quest is mine and mine alone. This is for me. If you come along, you are in danger. This is going to be very dangerous, and I cannot ask you to join me.
Well, but we're gonna come anyway.
Yeah, what makes
Yes.
you think we weren't going to join you?
I knew you would, but I wanted to ask you anyway, because, I am responsible for you, and I don't want to put you,
That was a very knightly thing to do.
this is for
Graf.
me,
Yeah.
this is for a
Write that
person,
one down, write that one down.
That's a good one.
But you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to ask you, I didn't want to say, hey, I volunteered us all for this very dangerous mission, especially when you...
What would a knight do, right? When you're organising your team, do we kneel?
Yes.
Take my hat off.
Bloody hell, don't do that, don't do that.
We don't need to
We
swear.
swear.
I am not a
I-
knight.
We
I
swear
am not a
fealty.
knight.
In
I am not
service
a knight.
of
Please
Gruff's
stop.
knight
If you don't
errant.
stop, I'm walking out.
Oh, Captain, my Captain!
Oh,
Like this.
no. Voices down. Quiet voices, inside voices.
I would follow you anywhere. My Captain, my brother, my king.
Tiny tear comes down across you.
The little ones.
I must stress this will be very dangerous for us all, but...
I'm going on a quest. Of course you are. And I'm coming with you. That's what we're all doing right now.
yeah, that's what we're doing. Right?
We're coming with you.
Take my strong hand. Is that from that?
You can stay here.
Yeah?
You can stay.
I'm just going to gamble it all away.
As long as you don't mind money, I don't care.
Use the force.
Gruffith,
What?
you say it's very dangerous.
But there are people whose lives are at stake.
You think we would allow you to go on your own
I
to do a
know.
nightly quest without us to help? That seems silly.
Yeah, it seems very silly.
And I'm Rowan.
Yeah,
It's
that's
very silly, isn't
he's
it?
a very silly man.
No, but I did have to stress, I don't expect you to follow me. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, you followed us all this time.
True.
Well, someone had to keep an eye on you, didn't they, Xanthias?
And now we're keeping an eye on you.
Yes, let us do the same for you.
Yes.
I will say.
Yes, let us do the same for you, Gruffith, my good friend.
Altheya.
So inspiring.
He's such a good guy.
Yeah, it's just because I don't forget when you're having this conversation, he stood there listening in.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yes, absolutely.
Part of that team.
yeah, fully.
Gruff fully accepts it.
Yeah.
I will say one last thing. The Barnacle Knight.
Yes.
He has assigned me to lead this task. Which, I'll be honest, is making me shit myself.
Okay, Gruff, can
All
I
right,
just
now.
ask you something, though? How do you think we ever get anything done ever?
I don't know.
Because it's not any of us.
Who keeps us moving forward when the world is looking a little bit sideways sometimes?
Oh, well, you all have each other, don't you?
We have you.
Yeah, no, that's all we...
No, it's you.
We'd crumble without
Yeah,
Gruff's guidance.
Yeah.
Well, you've managed to,
That's why I didn't spend more than this amount of gold, because I thought Gruff wouldn't want me to.
I'm not a joy kill.
No, you're sensible, though.
Am I?
Yeah.
Well, yes, no, I'd be still... You look like you have something to say, Matteo.
Xanthias, please.
I will wait.
Matteo, no, please.
No,
You have-
please, no.
Clearly, you have.
One of you, please speak.
Well, I just wish to say, when I came upon you, who did I see defending that beautiful young lady? It was Gruff that stood in front of them like a true knight protector. I can't think of anything more noble and lordly and leadery than to be the one to place yourself in harm's way.
Sorry.
That's all I was going to say.
You know what? I
always
couldn't put it
No
better
one
than
could
that.
say it better
It's
than that.
just that's it. That's
just
everything I
that
was
good.
thinking, just encapsulated.
Amazing.
I have a gift.
He really does.
You always make the right decisions, Gruff. So don't worry.
Oh, I
You'll
don't know
be
about
fine.
that. I don't
We're
know.
going to come with you anyway,
I think
and
you've
then
made better decisions than all of us
yeah.
combined.
Okay, I could agree with that, yes. I will ask. Actually, no, I'm not going to ask because that's not very noble. If I can't lead you, if I can't rally the troops, if I can't get this accomplished, a collaboration, then I'm not going to ask for any.
The troops have been rallied.
We're already
Right,
in.
I know you said, like, you know, it's dangerous, not the thing. What if I came with you, but I just stay on the boat? I stay away from the danger, but I can't miss out on this. I want to see what happens.
I just worry if they destroy the boat and you go in the ocean.
I'll swim away. I can't sit on the sidelines. When the team is out there, you
Can we
need
please
me.
take Mateo?
How are you with
please?
sailing?
I've done a bit of sailing. The
Done a
thing
bit
is,
of sailing.
I've done a little bit of everything. You know, some people would say jack of all trades. Maybe. A little. I spent a few weeks sailing around the coast, learning stories and that sort of thing. I've
Can
done a
we
bit
make
of
him
sailing.
sign
It certainly doesn't hurt.
A disclaimer saying that he knows he's in danger.
Oh no, that's not. You know.
I'll stay at the back. I'll keep out the way.
What if they come up from behind?
I'll hide.
I will say you probably will be a great help in reconnaissance because we do need to go and visit some of these villages and
I'm
find out
great
more
with people.
intelligence.
They love me.
That's true.
We do
I
need someone
love
that's great
you,
with
yes.
people.
I
Have
do.
you seen us?
Yes,
Have you seen him?
traveling
He's
with you
been
for a
getting
few
loads of
months.
free stuff.
I'm
All
very
day.
good at getting free things.
I told an old woman I would demolish her at 9 Majors.
He did.
That's not very gentlemanly.
No, it's not.
No.
He also
And I did.
He caused that man to fall off the ladder and hurt his back.
That wasn't, well, that wasn't my fault.
You asked him for a specific hat, then Theus.
Honestly,
They're all the same.
Talk. I
You
can't
really
cope with the
shouldn't.
hat talk.
You,
wanna
you
touch my
shouldn't
hat for a
bully
bit?
your
I do.
elders.
There you
I
go.
wasn't bullying
Oh, that
him.
feels
You can
better.
take it for a minute.
The old woman I
No,
played
I can
against?
take it. You,
Good.
All I'm saying,
It looks so good on you.
I can't let my friends
It's good on you. It's good on you.
on this dangerous mission without me.
Well, okay then, Matteo, but
I have skill.
but maybe when we get closer to these champions,
Scalebane.
He's got scale, he does have scale.
Scale
Bane.
bait.
maybe when we get closer to these champions, you stay behind.
I'm fine with that. Absolutely not a problem.
I think it will be fun to have him to boost spirits too.
So
I've already
much
said
fun.
yes.
I'm a great
know.
guy.
I've already said yes.
All right.
Yay! A quest! A quest!
Quest.
Now we should celebrate.
By naming our team, Matteo, I think the honor is all yours.
A team name.
No.
Matteo and the no. I will think.
No,
on
I
it.
do like that.
Matteo and friends. No, the fellowship of the
Thing.
of the coin. No, something like that.
I can tell, just a knife edge away.
The mighty seven. No, that's terrible.
You know what? I think we should discuss this in that room over there with the costume.
Well, I'm going to
do
go
you
and
need
get supplies for this because we're going to meet Sir Doran very early in the morning because he's actually going to sail us out to the islands.
Is it like sunrise kind of morning?
Well, fishermen do tend to, be
I
up
knew it'd be a
and
fisherman
shipshape and
thing.
ready before dawn.
Oh no,
Well, that is guts.
that's really early.
Maybe a celebratory game when we come back.
Yes.
Look, I don't want to, I don't want to
It
ruin your fun.
can't take all mine. Okay.
I wonder how long could it take?
I don't want to ruin your fun.
I mean, in the time that we've been talking, I saw a team go in, best of friends, and then come out enemies.
You're really not going to let me get away without playing this stupid game,
Please
are you?
play the game. It'll be good for morale. I think.
Yeah.
It'll only bring us closer together.
Yes.
I don't know if I...
A bond reforged.
He did say they did talk about lying to each other, and I don't really like that kind of game. So I might
It's
just
rather
stay
deceitful.
here.
That's literally.
Can I watch? Can you watch while you're in the? Can I
You could just put the costume on.
I'll put a costume on and watch you guys.
Will this help Ophelia get a hat?
No.
No, you can't win tokens.
Well, it does. There's people.
Oh, yes, there was just the hats and things. The crowns!
There's
Yes, there was
hats.
hats. Okay, yes, there was hats. We can all get more hats.
You might get a hat
You
or a
might, yes.
I don't
sash.
need a hat.
A rod?
Also, the hats never seem to have holes for my ears.
We can make
You
holes.
can burn them out.
I'm really
Oh,
good at
no, the
making
ticket,
things.
like, they would be able to adapt a hat for you.
Oh,
here.
okay.
Absolutely. Because, like, Wild Hearts would be customers.
I can make holes in things. I'm really good at that.
How bad could it be? We'll have
I've
plenty
already
of
said
time
yes.
to buy.
I already said yes.
And 6 people, please.
I'll give you my 18 token.
It's okay, you don't have to.
Well, it sounds like Daisy's going to skip out on it.
5 people.
And then first, the attendant will say, "Oh, I'm very sorry. There's a minimum of 8 players, but we can bring in public players to fill out numbers. We can fill out some numbers.
Yeah.
So there would be another 3 players, but there's plenty of people. We have a waiting room for people. Like we'll just need to send word to them that a game is prepared.
I'm ready.
All right. So 3 NPCs will join you for this game. Let's call them. I've got
what's
my
an
big list of
NPC?
names. We have. No, this is Mark speaking.
Nice person coming.
Nice person coming. We have Deswin is going to be one of them. Sophia.
Sophia lies a lot.
And Zale.
You got a giant list of names.
Yes, I do, because I was sick of trying to come up with them on the fly. So we have 3. You would see that it is Sophia is a charming charming dwarven woman, probably like young, probably like early 20s. She has like little silver earth spikes kind of coming out of her arms and her shoulders, like very sort of like slanty dress to kind of show off the fine metalwork. Deswin is a human guy, probably about the same age. Looks like maybe he be a magic student at the academy nearby. And then Zale is like a kind of older halfling. He's got like a little walking cane and he's like a little hat on and sort of wearing like a loose vest. Looks very much like a kind of big lamb chops, like very Samwise Hobbiton kind of halfling. As they all join you, and they're like, "Oh, lovely to." Zale's like, "Lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet you. Name's Zale. Lovely to meet you. I'm excited. Never played this one before, but
No,
always
nor
been
have
looking
we,
for a
nor
group."
have
Oh,
we.
wonderful. Yes, I have gathered a group of. You're all new players. You may watch, my dear, but you must not involve yourself. It must be very firmly understood. As long as all players. Yes, of course you can, but all players must consent that you are able to be present as long as you don't engage in the game. And you see that the 3 are like, "Oh, yeah, as long as she doesn't interfere with the game, that's no problem," as you kind of step through. You enter into the chamber, and the attendant comes with you, and the lights kind of flicker on, like magic lights flicker on to fill this place. Like it feels like you're in like a lord, like a draconic noble's court.
What
but
colour?
it's all designed for your size. What color would you like it to be?
Green.
Green it is. And the attendant will say, "Well, first things first, please help yourselves to the costumes. We do encourage people to get into the role.
All right.
And as you
Got too excited.
What did you just do?
spilt some of his drink, go and fetch your paper towel.
Oh, Rowan, that's all over the table.
Sorry, he spilt his drink everywhere. There are,
He's not carrying a drink.
This is like when you go to one of those old-timey photo places where it's just like generic kind of costumes. Like there's princess gowns, there's like royal sort of robes. You can be it doesn't you can pick whatever costume you kind of want, but it's all very kind of typical. The kind of stories you might have been told of like knights and lords and ladies in courts and things like that.
Daisy, pick a costume for me.
What are the options?
Whatever you want. Like I'm not listed costume options. I've given you vibes.
Ooh, I like vibes.
So whilst you think about costumes and stuff, the attendant, the referee, who calls herself the vizier,
Princess or a knight.
the vizier
What are you saying?
will sort of say, "In this game, you will all be playing members of a royal court. you will be given a roll, and you must keep this roll secret. The rolls all have, some of them have powers that can be used, and some of them are on different teams. Now, if you are a member of the Loyalist team, your goal is to either ensure that the monarch is still alive at the end of 4 days of banquet, or for the monarch to successfully execute the assassin and the traitor. The assassin and the traitor are on the usurper team, and their goal is to kill the monarch. All right?
Grant, okay. So they have to discover who the monarch is as well. The monarch is a secret?
The monarch is a secret, is kept a secret.
Right.
However, some of the roles will play a part in this.
Okay.
Now, there is also a neutral character, the Jester. The Jester wins their own game and will receive a special prize if they are executed by the monarch and can get themselves killed. The monarch... Each knight will be able to can choose to execute a player. That player will then be held in the waiting room until the game is finished. I should point it out that the monarch may choose to kill, they do not have to. And also, when they choose who is killed, it does not happen until the morning, which every round of the game is split into a day and a night period.
Okay.
There are nobles. Nobles have no special powers, but they are loyalists. They are on the side of the monarch. There is also the consort, who is a loyal player, who registers as the monarch to the traitor. The traitor will learn on the second night who the monarchs are, including the consort. So they will have a clue as to two players who it may be. They do not know who the assassin is. The assassin can poison a player each night except the first, but does know who the traitor is. So the assassin starts off knowing who they are, but obviously does not want to give themselves away to the wrong person.
Is a loyalist.
No, they are part of the usurper team.
Yeah.
They are in the same team as the traitor.
So they are the only one that can kill the monarch?
Yes.
I see.
Yes. Then finally we have the Jester, who is, as I've explained. And then finally there is the Mage. The Mage is loyalist and can choose to learn the role of one player each night except the first. The game is played over 4 banquets. Each banquet has a day and a night. During the day, any living players may freely converse and speak as they wish for 5 to 10 minutes. Any players who are killed will be moved into a side room where there are refreshments waiting, but cannot interact with the game.
Can I be a knight?
Well, the roles are assigned randomly.
Well, I'd quite like to be a
Random.
knight.
Right.
Can I dress Gruff in the most knightly costume I
Of
can
course,
find?
absolutely.
It's merciful.
So there's only assassin and traitor on the usurper team.
Who do you think? Yeah.
And traitors do nothing.
A troll.
The traitor knows on the second night they will learn who the consort and the monarch are,
But don't know.
but don't
if
know
the
which one is
consort
which.
a monarch.
Exactly.
Learns
correct.
stuff.
And all the assassin has to do, if they kill the monarch, that is it. The game is over and the usurpers win. It is quite difficult for the usurpers to win, but that is part of the fun.
Is that so? Is that so? Okay, good to know. Okay, has everyone got their costumes ready?
Yes.
Once everyone is ready, I will hand out your roles, and then we will begin the game.
Everyone ready?
All right. So I will.
Watching.
Okay, nice cape, by the way.
Thanks.
Rowan is wearing a fairy outfit.
Yes.
So he's got
Secret.
big butterfly wings on his back
That is delightful.
and a little halo and a little wand.
Can you dress me as a jester, actually?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can be a jester.
I'll be a jester.
Daisy's sitting in the corner with like one of those big princess cone things with the ribbon. Like one of those hats.
I've got 2 there.
The cape.
What are you?
Right. And then I will do Matteo and the 3 NPCs.
I'm loyalist. I'm a loyal
Very
loyalist.
interesting.
Very
Keep it secret.
Interesting.
so loyal.
So loyal, so interesting.
That's the episode title. Interesting.
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 Yeah, that's going to get raw. Okay.
You do have NPCs to work with here as well.
Daisy, can you hear me in your head?
Oh shoot! Yeah, can I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you? What are you?
I can't say right now.
You're in your head.
Could no one else hear us?
No, well, actually, you can't say at the table.
No.
So
Do you want
you
to just show,
did
do you want to
really.
just show your card?
Close your eyes,
Close your
everyone
eyes.
else. Okay.
How interesting was
Please help me, please help me, please help me, please help me.
I don't know how to help you.
So, you are all, there is like a sound that plays, like a kind of gong noise that echoes through the room, and a sort of illusory music of.
Well, that
And,
was out of tune.
Yeah, it's quite out of tune. And the referee, the vizier, will say like, welcome, honoured guests. It is the first banquet of the Court of Masks. You have all attended our masquerade ball, hiding your identities, and now we are here to speak and engage and mingle. Please enjoy the banquet put on by their majesty, and just sort of gesture to the room as you are now have some time to speak with one another, and you are free to do as you wish.
I am wearing a full black robe with a white mask. I like
Sure.
to cover myself up as much as possible.
Sure.
Because I know how much Ophelia read me during the card game.
Okay, perfect. You see Sophia, the dwarven MP, she's sort of like looking around nervously because she doesn't know anybody. So he's like sort of on the edges, like not sure who to speak to. Matteo is just like very role play. He's just like, hello, welcome to the banquet. And it's like getting around like very much like, yeah, it's a fine vintage, like fully like role playing. You see Zale, the old halfling, is like coming around. He's like, hello there, hello.
Welcome
Fellow
to this
noble?
part, fellow noble.
Fellow noble! Oh, very good.
Yeah.
What a wonderful party that has been held for us on this
What
wonderful
a fine
night.
banquet for all us loyalists.
We
So
all,
loyal, so fine.
we all bow to our monarch.
Oh, very good.
Nice try. You
Okay.
seem suspect.
You
Who are
would, you would see as
Well,
well
just
that
a-
there are separate side rooms to this chamber as well, and the vizier opens them as you're having this initial conversation. And of course, there are private chambers should anyone wish to have private conversations as well.
Interesting.
I'll flutter in my little fairy outfit over to Sophia.
Yes. Hello.
Good day to you.
Good day. And
I am a loyal
curtsies.
little fairy, just going about my business.
Yes. Me as well. You're on the good team.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Would you like to go into a special room?
Can we do that?
I think so.
Okay. Yes. You're not the assassin, are you?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm just a little fairy.
Like doesn't show, but yeah, okay, and like we'll come with you into like a private room, and you can shut the door.
So you're good, right? Because I don't know
I'm
what's
good.
going.
I'm
Okay,
good.
good.
Who are you?
I'm just a loyalist.
Okay, so you're a noble.
Yeah, but am I supposed to get like a? It says noble on it.
Yes.
Am I supposed to get anything else on there? Or?
No, I think it says what role you are.
Oh, right.
A noble's one of the roles.
And
I'm a noble.
you're just a noble.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do anything really.
Well, I think we means we could trust each other.
Yes.
Do you want to make any like insight or deception checks or anything?
No, I fully trust.
Okay. Yeah, she's like, okay, great. So I guess we need to work out who everyone else is and try and convince them to tell us. So should we pretend to be bad to like see if we can lure out? Oh, but then the king might kill us, or the
That's
monarch
true.
might kill
We
us.
don't want to be.
Oh gosh.
It's a lot to do. Maybe just play neutral.
Okay. Yes. What about anybody else? Is anybody else like so?
Hey,
they're
Gruff.
having this-
Hello.
Be honest with me. What's your role?
I'm a loyalist.
A loyalist.
You know me, I'm very loyal.
You are very loyal, extraordinarily loyal. So simply just a regular noble. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Noble. Not a special loyalist? Not a monarch?
Do you like my outfit? Daisy chose it for me.
That is a wonderful outfit. It's me, by the way, Xanthias.
I can tell.
Yeah.
What are you, Xanthias?
I'm a noble.
What are you, Xanthias?
I'm a noble.
What are you, Xanthias?
I'm a noble.
Xanthias?
If anybody is making any lies, I do need to see. And you can roll even if you're not. If you're telling the truth, I would suggest you make a roll anyway. Maybe use your persuasion or deception regardless.
Because I asked first, can I insight you? And this is to determine whether you're just a normal noble or not.
I will say you do have 2 points of fate. I will use these for the NPCs.
I will not use fate on this. Is this just an insight?
Yeah, it would be insight versus deception. Or persuasion. So you choose which one depending on if you're telling the truth.
I guess
or
don't
telling a
say
lie.
which one you're using.
Yeah, don't say.
Okay. 4.
I guess in that case, am I like asking just a question to see whether or not?
So
that's
I
true?
would say that like you are. So your question was, are you good? Like, are you a noble?
A noble?
Yeah.
Are you a? Yeah.
So I will leave it to Kim. I trust Kim as a player.
So what is the question?
So are you a noble, which is one of the good roles, basically? And you don't have to say whether you're lying. Just say if like there's unusual body language. So like if Gruff is lying, maybe give away like that. There's maybe like not the whole truth. You don't have to say what you are. Just if
Does
you're.
everyone hear it? Or
Well, I'd say that these two. I'll plug my ears, and well, I'm the GM. I'm not going to plug my ears. I'm going to play fairly.
so, it was.
Are you noble?
noble?
specifically.
And sorry, was noble like everyone's an?
No, noble is a type of role. Loyalist is the team. Is the good team.
Noble is like just regular innocent with no special roles.
He's not a noble.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
And then, can I insight you when because
Yes.
Gruff is
Yeah,
just
yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah.
barrage. Gruff's technique is to just.
So yeah, you said, "Are you a
is-
noble?" I'm a
are
noble.
you- yeah, and just
Noble.
are you noble? Are you noble?
Yeah, I'm noble. I'm noble.
You noble? Are you not a noble? Oh.
Wait, hang on.
Oh.
I am.
Oh.
I am a noble.
Are you not noble?
No. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm a noble. Regular
Yeah,
noble.
Inside deception.
I will not say which one I'm using. Oh, fucking.
And you're just doing this in the open room, right? Like,
Yeah. 19 insight.
19 insight.
Natural 20.
So you get no
Which gives
information.
me 27.
So no information.
Noble.
You see Deswin, who's this kind of human mage, will come up to Ophelia like, oh, should we have a conversation while
yes, of
everyone else
course,
is?
yes.
Yes, he kind of takes you off into a room and he's just like, all right, so do you have like any information? I guess it's the first night, none of us really know
Yeah,
anything
not a lot is
yet.
going on, really.
Yes.
Do you know anything?
I might know something.
What might you know?
Well, I think I shouldn't say just yet.
Okay.
But maybe tomorrow we can have a little. Maybe we could have a sort of trust. You know,
Trust
between us.
system is good. Yes, you can trust me.
All right. Well, tomorrow.
Yes.
Let's maybe tell each other what we are.
Okay, that
All right,
sounds good. Yeah.
Because then, like, if we're just normal roles, then it's fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, good,
Sounds
good.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, Ophelia's wearing like the Maleficent style, like
Oh,
headdress,
okay.
like, the horns.
Yeah, and then like a little
Yes.
mask over it, kind of thing. Yeah. So everyone has a mask. It's like a masquerade ball, so it's like everyone's got that. But you've got like the twin and then the
Twin
dark
balls,
robes.
yeah, dark
very
robes.
cool.
You look back and Daisy's wearing a crown now.
It's just like yeah.
She's sitting in the costume pile.
Yeah.
Can I stand outside of the room Rowan and
Sophia.
Sophia went into from
Yes.
the moment they come out?
Yeah.
I want to ambush them.
Okay. Yeah. They open the door.
What did you speak about in there? What is it? What roles are you?
We are nothing.
Nobles.
Nothing.
We're just normal nobles.
Yes, we are neutral.
Neutral.
You're both normal nobles.
Normal nobles.
Yeah,
Go back into the room. Go back into the room.
Okay. Why? What do you know?
I'm a regular noble as well.
Okay.
How many nobles can there be?
1, 2, 3 at least.
So there's the monarch and the consort and the assassin and the traitor and the jester and the mate. There can only be 2 nobles.
That's us two.
One of you is lying. One of you is lying. Also,
No.
Gruff is definitely not a noble as well.
No, hold on.
But
I'm
what if
ready.
you're lying?
I'm 100% a noble.
But I'm 100% a noble.
Inside checking you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. 100% faithful.
10.
Take a drink.
On the
every time
inside?
someone says 100%.
Yeah, you think she's being honest? Like you kind of like she seems
Rowan.
pretty legit.
What are you?
I'm just a loyalist.
Noble or
Yes.
loyalist?
I'm a neutral, normal.
I believe him. Like we spoke. We
Yeah,
have a
we have
trust.
12 insight.
Deception or persuasion, depending on if you're lying or telling the
I've
truth.
beaten you, so you cannot tell.
I trust it. Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, one of you is lying.
Oh, well, maybe,
That's
maybe
not
one of us
fair.
is like a neutral role. Maybe we're all good, but or what if one of us is we could be the consort or the monarch?
That's true.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm just
One of us
an
could be
ordinary.
special, and there could be someone out here that's...
Now I think
Okay, but if we're good, if we're all good, we should trust each other.
well, Gruff is definitely lying about their role as well. They said they were a noble, but could be still a good person, but definitely not a noble.
Does anybody else want to have any conversations, or we're kind of imagine
Daisy,
the conversations of
Make a note. I've got it. Sophia's a noble. Xanthius is a noble. I am a noble. Carry on.
Okay.
Okay.
You look back and Daisy's still just in the costume pile. You look back and she's put on like a little fake mustache.
Wait, where's Daisy?
So you guys finish having some conversations. Mateo and Zale, the other NPC, have a little conversation to themselves as well. And the Vizier is just like, I'm afraid that the evening has come to an end and we must go to our bedchambers. Could I ask all players to please stand in a circle and close your eyes?
Okay. Okay.
And then you all hear, like, in your heads, magical music playing, so it drowns out any conversation. And then could I ask all actual players, except Katie, just to plug your ears and keep your eyes closed? And can you, if you can hear me a little bit, could the Monarch open their eyes and look at me? Monarch, would you like to execute a player? Can you indicate the player you would like to execute? Okay. Thank you very much, Monarch. And then the Vizier would say, now, as this is the first night, there is no information for the traitor, and the assassin and mage do not get to act, for their attention is drawn elsewhere. Could all players please open their eyes and come back, and then the music stops and you all kind of come to. I am afraid that the liege has sent a decree. And a player has been suspected of being a usurper and has been executed by the Monarch.
Oh, which one?
I am afraid that you, sir, have been executed.
Which one of you bloody did this?
Not me.
Gruff, is that?
Oh, dear.
Oh, you've just lost your best card here, you have.
If I may ask, I'm afraid the spirit of the deceased must go to the waiting room.
Do we not know their role?
No, I'm afraid not, sir.
That's him. That's him.
Oh, actually, no, I think it would be revealed, the role. Would it? No, I think it would probably make sense not to reveal it, right?
Like, reveal it? Or?
I think, like, mechanically it shouldn't get revealed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, you are escorted into the room. Actually, no, because in Devil's Plan they do reveal it, don't they? In the first game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a call. Let's reveal it, because if you do get, like, if you get the assassin, the game is over anyway, so.
Well, you've just lost your best bloody chance. And you've also told me who... Actually, no, not the traitor. Anyway, you've lost a powerful player. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes.
I didn't want to play this anyway.
But, yes, so I'm going to say don't reveal your role, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because I just realised that would ruin part of the game. So yes, Gruff, you are escorted to the waiting room where there are refreshments waiting.
Good luck, you're doomed.
Sorry, Gruff.
And with that, we will need to bring the episode to an end as we go into the second day of the Court of Masks social deduction game within Dungeons and Dragons.
You turn around and Daisy's wearing
It's time, dude.
I want to keep going.
Well,
You're gonna have to play.
People have got lifts, Sam.
Red now is
Just like new.
It's hard playing this. Playing someone else, playing a third role. I can't. I'm shit at these games.
Well, luckily
anyway.
you're dead now.
I'm so shit at these games anyway.
You're dead.
It's fine. I'm
You don't
not.
need to
None of
play
us can look
anymore.
at the comments.
No.
I'm gonna have to hold this for a week.
Kim, you're out of the game, so at least you don't have to worry about playing the game.
You can go home now and we can continue.
You think blood on the clock tower in Minecraft is crazy? What if you played Blood on the Clock Tower in D&D as your character? That's the next level, baby. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's episode. We will finish up this game of A Court of Masks.
Who did it?
In the next episode, and then onwards to a nightly quest at sea to follow on. So this will be our last game here in the Lavender Gardens. But well done, everybody. We will see you next time for another episode of High Rollers. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.